between 3 p.m. and midnight. Some of these storms may be capable of producing damaging wind gusts as well as heavy rainfall.
Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast coming up. The Gainesville High School football team will be seriously shorthanded for this week's big playoff game. Most players suspended for an on-field fight last week will still have to sit out.
The Georgia High School Association Board of Trustees voted to lift the suspension of just 4 Gainesville football players during the appeal hearing today. That leaves 39 players still suspended. Executive Director Tim Scott.
The coaching staff has a responsibility to keep the students on the sidelines.
Gainesville coach Josh Niblett.
When your brother doesn't have a helmet on and a guy takes a 40-yard sprint and hits him and sideswipes him, you're just going to stand on the sideline?
5-star linebacker Xavier Griffin among those who'll get to play in Gainesville's playoff matchup Friday against top-ranked Langston Hughes. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
A woman is facing multiple charges after an officer-involved shooting and hostage situation in DeKalb County last week. One officer was shot in a bulletproof vest during the exchange of gunfire. 45-year-old Chikinia Patrice Thomas of Riverdale was also injured. The GBI says she's now charged with aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer. The officer who was shot did not require medical treatment. A deadly shooting under investigation after police find a man dead inside a car on Bishop Street in northwest Atlanta. Police say the victim did appear to be the driver, and they believe he likely knew the shooter. The incident occurred just down the street from Atlantic Station, and police are now reviewing camera footage from the area. Anyone with information is asked to contact Atlanta police as they work to identify a suspect. They're rivals on the football field this Friday, but for the rest of the year, Georgia and Georgia Tech team up to help Georgians.
Together, Georgia and Georgia Tech are working on the health care of all people in the state. Chris King is the Vice President of Research at UGA.
Between Tech and UGA, we account for more than $2 billion in R&D expenditures annually.
The schools are working on cell-based therapies, including bone repair, regenerative healing, and real-time cancer insights. They're also looking into how wearable technologies improve infant deliveries. Lisa Nicholas, 95.5 WSB.
An annual tradition at the White House today. Waddle, one of 2 Thanksgiving turkeys to be pardoned by President Trump, walks into the White House press room. Both Waddle and Wobble receive pardons from the president. It's now 3:03, and the Von Hessler Doctrine begins in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather, and triple team traffic begins this hour now with Alex Williams.
Hey, Bill, yeah, we got a travel advisory heading up through Woodstock. Crash 575 northbound before Ridgewalk Parkway, exit number 9. Had been in multiple right lanes. I think they got it contained to just one right lane now that I look at the jam cam, but nonetheless, delays stretch back toward Bells Ferry Road. If you're traveling 285 northbound, the inner loop up through Vinings, that earlier crash at Paces Ferry Road, exit 18, that's been moved to the right shoulder. Delays continue from Bolton Road. And we had an earlier crash, 285 south, the inner loop over in Clarkston, past East Ponce, exit 40. That's cleared out of the left lane, but the delays remain behind it as you leave I-85. Already a busy afternoon through downtown Atlanta, Stephanie Stallworth.
Yeah, heading northbound, trying to get up towards I-20, around the Grady Curve, busiest spot for you there. Heading up 85 towards 400, not too bad. It's 400 northbound. Checking the report of a problem here up by Lennox Road. Had a traffic tipster call about that. Get you updated on that one on the next report. From the Coolray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
I'm WSB meteorologist Christina Edwards. Cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms for this evening. Some of these storms may be rather strong for tonight, with damaging winds the main impacts, as well as frequent lightning. Drying out early tomorrow morning, lows in the mid-50s. Breezy and cooling down tomorrow afternoon. Highs in the mid-60s, but temperatures dropping to the 30s by Thursday morning.
Scattered rain showers showing up now on Storm Tracker radar, but at this point, nothing severe. 63 in Mableton, 65 in Stone Mountain, 71 in Stockbridge. More news at 3:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
These people just make noise and basically waste our time.
Dear members of the media and the public, I welcome you.
Hour 1 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right at this very moment. I'm your host, Eric Von Hessler, surrounded by doctrinaires. Plus one. We're not going to get into that person right now. We do have Tim Andrews. We have Autumn Fisher. We have George Clark. We have Jared Yamamoto. That's what we in Von Hessler Doctrine land call a full house. In this, what do we have, 2 more of these before Thanksgiving?
Today and tomorrow?
Right?
Yeah, just one more.
Well, there's this, and then there's tomorrow.
Yeah.
You used to have Wednesdays off.
Yeah, just today.
Just today.
I don't know what happened.
Oh, somebody's calling in sick tomorrow.
No, I'll be
no,
here.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
Well, you people seem very, very upset that you have to work on Wednesday.
Got used to having that day off.
I don't know why we don't. I don't
I
quite
do.
understand it.
Why?
Are you blaming Ken?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
He's not
it's
here.
Jared's fault.
How is
Oh,
it my
he's got
fault?
the day off. Wait a minute. Whoa, our boss has had a
Oh, he does?
He's
he does
gone
have the
for
day off.
Thanksgiving already.
Yeah.
I
he
tried to
was.
put in the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for the show, and we were declined.
But haven't we always? I mean, I don't even remember this. Don't we always go away on
Typically,
Wednesday?
yes. Typically.
And in the past, I was willing to put in like we would just record a show and put it on if they needed one. But that's not allowed anymore. So I got to do tomorrow. I don't mean to complain. Of course, we love doing the show.
Exactly. We are
We
lucky.
love the audience.
We are
wanna-
lucky to
we're
be
not-
behind
we're
these
not gonna
microphones,
we're not-
having fun.
Right. Tomorrow, we're not going to be, grumpy or anything about it. I'm just saying, I do have to, drive a couple hours up to Lake Hartwell after it's over. I would just say, if anything happens, nighttime, lights.
Yeah.
Who knows?
There will be some blood on someone's hands.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm not saying whose blood. I'm not saying what hands. But there will be blood and hands.
Ratings were okay when
Put
we
together.
did the pre-recorded bits. I don't.
I say people have different philosophies.
Yeah.
What can I say?
What if there's breaking news and Trump does something dumb?
Well, I don't even.
I mean, that's every day.
happens every day.
I just turn it over to the newsroom at that point. Hey, but look, it's a holiday week. We are here. Other people are working on Wednesday.
Exactly.
What are we, entitled D-bags?
I don't know anyone who's
Oh,
working
yeah?
on Wednesday.
Yeah, no, you don't know anybody who works at a Quick Trip or anything like that?
I don't know.
pilots.
Welcome
You know,
in.
no flight
Anybody.
attendants,
Pilots, cops,
Nope,
firefighters.
not even them.
bus drivers.
Some of my best friends are bus drivers.
I know you
okay?
look 60, but I need to see your ID.
Are you talking about the supermarkets when you try to buy stuff?
Anywhere that's corporate, yeah. You go into a convenience store, they don't care.
I don't know about. I don't buy. I really don't buy alcohol at convenience stores
Well,
very
cigarettes.
often. But I have noticed that when you go into a liquor store, a proper liquor store, I don't get carded. But at a supermarket, I do. And I think I know the reason, because most liquor stores are kind of owned. There's still a lot of them are like kind of mom pop shops, So there's
It's the distributors that have become highly politicized.
maybe, but what I'm saying is the mom pop stores. There's usually at a good liquor store, there's maybe 6 people who work there in shifts.
Yeah.
It's not. So I think the thing with supermarkets is it's just all about lawyers, and they got a bunch of dummies. I mean, not that everybody's dummy. I mean, most people are not dummies, but you got to fill out positions at supermarkets all over whatever region you're in. It can be thousands and thousands and thousands of people. So if you're hiring that many people, some of them ain't going to be that bright.
Also, at the register, you have to put in a birth date in order for you to continue to scan items.
That is correct.
So they might just not have a birth date in their minds to put in, so they ask you yours.
I don't think it's that at all. I think that it is that lawyers say you card everyone. And if you card everyone, we don't care about that awkward, stupid nonsense that goes on constantly. Because of this, our lawyers can think about something else. And so it's just that simple. And we live in a society where you card the obvious 70-year-old to make sure that a mistake isn't made with somebody who's 20 and not 22. That's how you attack these things when you're worried about, and you can't blame the stores. You blame the litigious society. So you can blame the lawyers because overall they love lawsuits.
Yes.
And they could be on one side or the other, win, lose, draw. I get paid. So you can blame lawyers for this kind of thing. I guarantee you, if you work at Kroger, you are told you card everyone.
I worked at Kroger.
And were you told that?
No, but they said that you had to enter in the birth date.
Yeah, that comes up as an alarm so they don't forget.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can't proceed at all without putting in that.
Okay, but Autumn, we're talking about the same thing. You're talking about it digitally, and I'm talking about this way.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm saying that's part of it too. Is
Right.
that they have to.
That's
have a
what they
birth
put it
date
in. They put it in that way to make sure that they
Yes.
card everyone, which is the lawyer's response.
What was great too is working at Kroger. Going back to those memories, is before I got like the actual certification to, I guess, sell alcohol to people.
You're looking like you.
Yeah, there was like a badge. There was a badge.
The Kroger merit badge.
Yeah, it was like this badge that you attached to your uniform. And
you worked at Kroger or Publix?
I worked at Kroger, and what was great about it was I remember for the longest time I procrastinated because I didn't want to have to go through the process of selling booze to people.
Yeah.
So my manager would have to come over to sell booze to people, and it was great because then your scores didn't matter. You were able to take the easy way out, and it was the lazy way to get by as a cashier.
Oh, really? Well, I don't know if scores didn't matter. I don't understand. How hard is it? You ask somebody for their ID, you put their thing in, and then they're gone.
Well, you got to take the ID, and then
it's
you got
called the TIPS. I think it's called TIPS test. It's like an alcohol sort of
real hard.
Something. It's not.
Yeah, I remember that test.
Oh, wait, you got to take a test in order to be able to check somebody out?
To get certified, when I lived in Fulton County, when I first moved here, I was a waiter at Applebee's, and you had to go take a test and get the certification and show it to them, and they kept it on file.
Isn't that something? I don't remember
TIPS
that being
training.
around.
Yes.
TIPS training. And this is probably, I imagine they teach you how to
certified.
do, like if somebody is maybe too drunk, how to tell them you're not going to sell anything. But do cashiers actually do that? If somebody's drunk in that, boy,
you just call
when
the
you're
manager.
young, if you're too young, if you can't, if you're not old enough to drink alcohol, then you have to get certified to hand it out.
Oh, I see. So it's just for people who are 21 and under.
Yep.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. All right. I get it.
But the TIPS thing is for anybody to serve
Serving,
alcohol.
yeah.
It's like
Right.
you can be a waiter all you want. There are some jurisdictions that require you to have your TIPS training, and then other ones that's just like a bonus that you have it. And then they probably get like some sort of something special to have everyone.
Yeah, you get a
TIPS
little
trained.
extra flair.
Yeah, I'm sure.
An extra badge for your sash.
Exactly. So I guess a lot of it is, how do you shut somebody off? How do you cut somebody off without starting a fight with the person?
There was part of the training video. I recorded it because I thought it was so funny. It was like a group of people coming in, and they wanted to have a table, but they were so drunk. And one of the ladies took her shoe off, and like in the back was like talking on her shoe as her phone. She's like, "Hello."
Well, she's having fun.
It's like that lady is chewing up the scenery. I love it.
That just changes the thing. I just saw something on CNN that just makes me want to say, hey, young people, can you stop being weird? Okay, now let's go on to the next. I don't expect you to be adults or anything like that, but the Slender Man stabbing and all that.
Oh, I know.
Hey, young people, stop caring about Slender Man.
But it's real.
Can we do that? It's not real. It was never real. And if you think it's real, you got to go back to school. You're a dummy. Stop it.
But it was a movie.
There's no
Eric.
such thing as ghost. There's no lady in the woods. There's no one ever heard. You know that one?
What was that?
Bigfoot?
What are you doing?
It's a Lover's Lane thing.
Some ASMR.
Where, you know what I'm talking about? So the guy.
And he had a hook for a hand.
Yeah, that's right. And he's behind him.
The call is coming from inside the car.
Young people. When I was a young person, we laughed and joked. We knew it when. Stop with the Slender Man. Young people, stop being idiots. Young people, stay off TikTok for 30 straight days and watch yourself turn into the smartest person you know.
I won't get my recipes, though.
Yeah, I won't learn how to do anything.
I just went down that rabbit hole, man, that Slender Man rabbit hole. Why? Because you're an idiot? Why? Because you're mundane? Why? Because life doesn't seem fascinating enough to you? Young people, do us all a favor. Stop being so GD weird. You're freaking us out.
I think you're Slender Man. I think you're
Yeah.
I think you're trying to cover it up.
Slender Man would say, Jerry.
Yeah, I'm on
Yeah,
to you.
that's true. And how about this? If you're 23 and you're lonely, that's fixable. By the time you're 24, you could decide that isn't the case.
Oh, yeah, but I'm fat.
Well, so was John Belushi. Everybody loved him.
Get some Ozempic.
Who's that?
Yeah, who's that?
Isn't there somebody around now who's the kid from Superbad? Who's
Yeah,
now,
that guy.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, he's skinny. He looks horrible now.
Well, is that your whole thing? Losing weight is bad
No,
for you?
he's too skinny.
Yeah, if you're fat, you're bad. If you're too skinny, you're bad.
Yeah, people can't win with you, you judgmental.
I'm not judging. He just it's starting.
Yeah? Huh? I know what you're saying.
Well,
I
Al
agree.
Roker
Listen.
looks weird or skinny.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, Jonah Hill
Yeah.
does look weird since he's lost weight. He has lost. It's unusual.
But
Yeah.
people were weird. But people were jerks to him talking about his weight to him and being like, what's it like being like the fat funny guy? It's like, hey,
They did that to John Candy too, and he
Yeah.
took it. He went, oh.
Well, it looked like it
That's not
bothered
cool
him in
to
that
do.
documentary.
It did, yeah.
Well, the easy answer is lose weight. So, I'm kidding, of course. I think everybody should be nice to everybody.
Just call your coworker Big Fat Tim, and then he'll start going to a trainer.
It
and
did
lose all
work.
that- and I
It
know
works.
did.
So what do we do with that? Sometimes a little bit of shame actually wakes somebody up and they change their lives. You know, there's too much shame can destroy somebody. And how do you legislate that? We
So you
need
find
just
the
a
right
little-
amount of shame.
We need a little bit, just a little bit.
especially with your kids.
Yeah, that works.
Really got to make sure you shame them
Yeah, they've done the research. They
so
turn out
that they learn.
that's the more you shame them, the better, more solid, stable adults they become. They've done the
Right.
research. They
Yes,
understand this.
psychology is my playground. Right? I'm going to I don't do anything physically,
Yeah.
right?
No, you're just passively aggressive with
brain.
your children, and you make them feel bad for not
That's right.
pleasing you.
Mommy's love is conditional.
Hey, listen, that's how I raised my kids, and I'm continually apologizing for it now that they're adults.
Great. So wait, so did it work? So I shouldn't do that?
Well, it kind of works in the moment, but then you get old and you start feeling really bad about it.
Okay.
So I don't know. I
You
would
give them lowercase t trauma.
Yeah, well, no, it's not. Yeah, I don't know. It's just you feel bad that you look me anyway. Looking back, it's kind of a juvenile way to deal with people, and they're your children. So you're supposed to be the adult, but you're being, petulant and mad and like passive aggressive with
Quit
them.
talking about me.
Bad.
Well, hey, there's still time. I can be the example. You get older, and it's all you think about.
Oh, and that's what's hard too, is because once they start getting out of the physical phase where it's like you're not constantly worried about them like hurting themselves.
Right.
Then it turns into the mental. So now you have way less physically to do.
Yes.
But like a billion times more mental work to do.
And that's
It's just
difficult
so
to do
hard.
correct because you're a person. And, we're human beings. That's something that I've realized very recently is that...
That you're a human being.
Well,
I found out that I'm human.
No, that humans are... they're not naturally good. Like, most of my life, I had this sort of worldview that said people are a default good. But as I'm getting older, I'm realizing
cynical, huh?
it's not even cynical. It's just not true. Humans are violent and petty. They're violent and petty, and they don't know how to shut their damn dogs up when they're on the air.
Hey, I had training today. I got a trainer.
You got a trainer for your dog or for you?
Uh-huh. Well, both, I guess.
What, you're both working out together?
No, training for the dog.
Okay, all right.
Sorry, we're talking about being fat. But you mentioned the dog, so I was like proud of my training.
Yeah, I can't even remember how I got to the dog now.
Because he barks.
Autumn's the rabbit who takes me off of whatever my point was. But that's
But
still
me
my
with
fault.
The dog. I didn't do it.
I don't know. I tossed in one line about your dog, and now I can't remember what the hell I was talking
Well,
about.
you were complaining about humanity.
Yes.
And then
Humans
the dog
are-
And then
barked.
not everyone is born
humans,
good.
yeah, humans are violent and petty. But then we don't need any. And then when you add petty to violence, that's how you get all these stories about he killed him for what? So he got killed for $50. That's been kind of a different thing for me to where as we go into this holiday season's greetings.
Yeah.
that
What are
I'm-
you thankful for,
I'm
Eric?
beginning to realize
Humanity.
Humans are violent, obviously. Like, look at the history of the world. Humans are violent and we're petty. And so you got to you got to get just a few of them good humans around you who won't be petty or violent with you. Of course, they're humans. They're going to be petty and violent with someone, but you want your inner circle not to be petty or
Your
violent.
tribe.
Really? So why are you
Your own
saying that
personal-
about raising your own kids?
I was just saying that
'Cause
we're
you said
all.
yeah.
Well, I don't know. You're trying to tie me back. I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. I don't know. I'm just saying humans are petty and violent.
Okay.
That's all.
So
I don't-
maybe
if you're
you
looking
might
for
have
a
a kid
wider
that
point than that, I don't know that I can provide it.
I was trying to bring it back.
I don't know what you were bringing it back to. I thought that was the point. Humans are petty and violent, and I'm coming to that conclusion. So it makes it, more of a challenge to, love humanity. I'm doing the best that I can, but you recognize you're going to have to fall in love with a bunch of petty, violent. Look at this country. It's what the Zen people. What's going on in this country right now? No reason for it. If we didn't have all the bad policy, whatever, the economy would be fine. Everything that's going on, the culture wars, is what the Zen people call making waves when there is no wind. If there is no wind, don't make waves. But we make waves because we're human, which means we are petty and violent. So we have to have clashing going on. You know, you see these people who are like, who get real. You know, if they tell you about the person in the cubicle next to them and why they're against what they're doing, you'd think that they'd be running for office. Like this is the most important thing in the world. Well, it's not. But they're petty and they're violent because they're human. And so it's just my new understanding of the world. It's been kind of a letdown. You really think there's any reason for all of this? People just killing each other constantly? No. There's no reason other than you're a violent, petty species.
Are animals.
Yeah.
I guess. And there is the more animal parts of our brain, like the lizard brain. And when maybe other parts of the brain are not nurtured, then you have more access to that lizard brain where impulse is what you function on and not thought.
You got a lot of people, though, who have run big countries that have huge educations at wonderful institutions with liberal arts educations. They're not just taught in their area. They know literature. They know
I don't
whatever.
mean intellectually. I mean all parts of the brain, the feelings, the thoughts, the care for others. And then on the micro level, how they were treated as babies, culturally, what's accepted for children, what's expected of children, socially, what's
your parents could like show you something horrific like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang and scar you for the rest of your life.
I mean, that's what happened to all the boomers and like Gen X. They all watched Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
They're like, oh, that child snatcher's coming.
And bed knobs and broomsticks and stuff like that. You know?
And now, but listen, we've corrected that by tossing a smartphone into the hands of every 8-year-old.
Exactly.
So
there you go.
We're turning it around.
That's the next generation's Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Yeah.
We're just the cycles repeating.
I don't know why I thought of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang and the child snatcher. Boy,
What was that, Fred McMurray?
No, it was Dick Van Dyke.
Oh.
The car flew. I don't know if you're familiar with this as
Well,
a
I know
child.
they had a flying car, but I haven't seen it since I was
it's a pretty
8.
boring movie.
Yeah.
I remember my dad coming home with bed knobs and broomsticks and wanted me to watch it, and I was like, no.
Yeah, you didn't like it?
No.
Not a big Jodie Foster fan.
So, yeah,
Guess not.
my grandparents really liked that movie for some reason. They would
what
put
was
it
wrong
on.
with them?
I don't think there was anything wrong with them. I don't remember. I remember watching it with them, but I don't remember the
I don't know
movie.
why it has to be wrong. Perhaps, unlike you, they appreciated the acting abilities of one Jodie Foster.
Yes. How about March of the Wooden Soldiers? My grandfather made me watch that with him.
Oh, is that with Shirley Temple and Laurel and Hardy or something?
I don't know that she's in it, but they're in it.
It's like Laurel and Hardy and it's Shirley Temple and March. Judy Garland, maybe.
Judy?
I think. Well, no. What, her sister, Trudy. Who do you think I'm talking about?
I think she's too young. She would have been like 10 years old.
Judith Garland?
Yeah, okay. I believe it's maybe Shirley Temple. You want to look it up, George Clark, or are you already on vacation? What's going on back there?
I'm looking at Chitty Chitty Bang Bang stuff.
He accidentally got onto the Bang Bang Chitty.
Be careful with that
website.
Did you ever see Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
I did not. No.
Yeah.
There's got to be a porn called that, right? Where like
Oh,
the
yeah,
girl's
of course.
named Chitty.
Yeah, of course.
Chitty Chitty.
They
Yeah,
probably
you gotta
just
go to the
changed
dark
it.
web.
They probably just changed it to Bang Bang Chitty.
With a comma. So it's back.
Yeah. And that's probably a better movie. I don't know why I'm talking about this movie.
I do love this
You know,
cover
that
of this
movie was the story was written. You know who wrote the story, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? I don't know.
Mussolini?
No.
Violent people.
Ian Fleming.
Oh, really?
The guy who wrote the Bond books. Yeah. That's all right. I watched.
Oh, what a
now I know why
dumb-looking
I brought it
car.
up because I was just watching The Jaded Historian, talking about. You ever watched The Jaded Historian?
No, I
It's the
haven't.
same guy as the drunk guy. Get out of here. Who's the movie review guy? He ends
My
with
uncle?
no.
Creative Drinker?
Yes.
Oh, that same guy?
Well, he has another one called The
Oh.
Jaded Historian, where
Okay.
he basically goes over these major flops and bombs over the years, and I just watched one. That's why I let information. Chitty Chitty Bang
I want
Bang
to come up with
information
other
is-
things that person could do, like what you said, the thoughtful
Creative Drinker?
creative drinker.
Jaded
The
Historian?
critical drinker.
Critical Drinker, rather.
Critical
and here's
drinker.
The Jaded Historian.
Yeah, so like thoughtful bum.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
What is
the
this?
sleepy writer.
What does he say at the end? Critical drinker.
Now go away.
Now go away. Now it's this.
That's all I've got. Now go away.
Gooey.
So this is my thing about all of those, and that guy makes some pretty good videos. But I wish that this trend of So think of it as like a video essay, right? These things, they're going to do. And this trend of always putting in little clips from other movies during the video essay. Like, I don't need I don't need to see the puppet vomit again from.
It's for the algos.
And
those exist on YouTube. You're able to use them as to punctuate.
I know, but they don't do. It's all.
Oh,
it's been done.
Like
it's been It's done a billion times now. It's not.
I know.
It's not interesting to see Anchorman at his desk with the beer. It's like,
well,
okay.
that escalated quickly.
Yeah, all of that. I hate those things. Like, I want software that before I watch one of these from the Critical Drinker or anybody else, it will just wipe all of those things out.
The Depressed Dentist.
The Depressed Dentist does some good movie reviews.
Really good.
All dentists are depressed.
Yeah. Why do they kill themselves?
Because they cause so much pain on others. What they do for a living, people are afraid of them, and they're constantly scared. And they used to have the highest suicide rate amongst the professions.
I don't know if that's true anymore. But
it might be pastry bakers.
It might be like influencers on Instagram.
Oh, influencers are apparently going through a mental health crisis now.
Because they don't understand. No, they don't understand. It is hard to produce. So they do something and it goes viral. It's like having a good album. It's like you get a little time. Hey, can you match that album as a band? That was tough. But now, 3 times a week?
Yeah.
The last one went super viral, and I got to top that. And let's face it, I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. I'm an influencer. So it's even more difficult for me than actual creative people.
This is Jonathan Geller at D. Geller & Son Jewelers with my dad, Mike, who doesn't know that I did something crazy.
Oh, no. What now?
I took some of my favorite pieces of jewelry, I packed them up, ready to go in D. Geller & Son blue boxes, and I tagged them at 60% off.
Did what?
I'm calling it Blue Box Friday. Skip the mall stampede, come get one-of-a-kind jewelry for 60% off.
Well, if we're doing it, let's go all in. Run it all weekend.
This weekend, Friday through Sunday at D. Geller & Son in Kennesaw, Sandy Springs, and online at dgeller.com.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Priority Men's Medical Center restores your love life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Priority Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Priority Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 404-885-8885. 404-885-8885. To restore your love life in just one visit, call now. 404-885-8885.
The holidays are almost here. Let Zerorez help get your home looking its best. Hey, it's Patrick, owner of Zerorez. Right now, when you schedule 3 rooms of carpet cleaning at just $45 a room, we'll clean a hallway for only $1 more. Just mention WSB when you book. That's 3 rooms at $45 each and a hallway for just $1. Schedule today at ZerorezAtlanta.com. Zerorez, spell it backwards or forwards, it's the right way to clean.
The following is a paid commercial announcement.
Woke radical liberals are screwing up this country, but Congressman Brian Jack is fighting back. He backed one big, beautiful tax cut for working families, ending Social Security taxes for nearly all seniors, and taxes on tips and overtime gone. So call Congressman Brian Jack at 202-225-5901 and thank him for backing working family tax cuts and putting America first. Paid for by American Prosperity Alliance.
New investigations break on Channel 2 Action News. We get problems solved, plain and simple. Every day we follow the facts.
Started digging, only to find...
Getting you the answers you need now.
We have live. Team 2 coverage.
Channel 2 never stops, advocating for you.
An investigation regarding your tax dollars.
We're more than just Atlanta's news.
A warning for consumers regarding...
We've got your back, all over North Georgia. See what's new, live, every day at 4, 5, and 6 on Channel 2 Action News.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News, weather,
traffic,
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 3:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio with our top local story. It's happening now. An Amber Alert in Clayton County for a 2-month-old boy who police say may be in extreme danger. Roma Williams was abducted by his father, 25-year-old Tariq Williams, who's accused of assaulting the boy's mother. They were last seen in a silver 2017 Volkswagen Passat, and police say it was traveling toward I-75. Williams may be heading south to Florida. Anyone with information should contact Clayton County Police. We have pictures posted on our website and the WSB radio app. Gainesville High School's head football coach makes an emotional plea today to have his suspended players reinstated.
I mean, it's not right. I don't know what you want our guys to do when that happened.
Coach Josh Niblett takes his appeal to the Georgia High School Association after 39 players were suspended for an on-field brawl in last Friday's playoff game against Brunswick.
When your brother doesn't have a helmet on and a guy takes a 40-yard sprint and hits him and sideswipes him, you're just going to stand on the sideline? No, you're going to do what's natural.
But in a 9-1 vote, the GHSA lists the suspensions of just 4 defensive players, including 5-star linebacker Xavier Griffin. 35 players will remain sidelined for Gainesville's playoff matchup this week against top-ranked Langston Hughes. If you're going out of town for the Thanksgiving holiday, police say don't make it obvious.
The importance of making your house look as normal as possible and still lived in cannot be underestimated.
Officer Chuck McPhillamy with Marietta Police says a number of Metro Atlanta police departments allow residents to request officers to drive by their homes to make sure everything is okay. New numbers point to a sharp slowdown in white-collar hiring this year. Jim Ryan reports a college degree is no longer a guarantee of work.
Americans with 4-year degrees now make up a record 25% of total unemployment. The Bureau of Labor Statistics says the jobless rate for bachelor's degree holders rose to 2.8% in September, up 0.5% from a year earlier. People with other levels of education, by contrast, showed little or no increase over the same period.
It's now 3:32 and time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple Team Traffic now starts with Alex Williams.
Hey, Bill, got some better news heading up toward Woodstock and Holly Springs. The crash has cleared on 575 northbound Ridgewalk Parkway, exit 9. Still seeing brake lights behind it. Back toward Bells Ferry Road, but those should start to improve. 75 northbound, you're on the brakes between Kennesaw and Ackworth from 575 up to Highway 92. 85 northbound, we'll call it sluggish so far this afternoon. Heading up toward Norcross from 285, breaking free around Beaver Ruin. A few more brake lights will find you between Duluth and Swanee. And we found the reason for the 400 jam in Buckhead. Stephanie Stallworth.
Yeah, traffic trooper called back. Let us know about it. 400 north, again, right before the tunnel there as you head up towards Lenox Road. Left lane was blocked with a multi-vehicle crash. So follow direction on the scene, center and right to get yourself on by there. They are moving, but slowly. Hopefully getting everything off to the shoulder for you shortly. From the Coolray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
This is WSB meteorologist Christina Upwards. Cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms for the rest of this evening into tonight. Some of these storms may be capable of damaging wind gusts as well as frequent lightning and heavy downpours. Lows will be in the mid-50s tomorrow. Sunny skies, breezy, cooling down. Highs in the mid-60s, and temperatures continue to drop into the low 30s by Thursday morning.
67 in Conyers, 64 in Vinings, and 65 in Suwannee. More news at 4 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
I'm so grateful to find out about QC Kinetic. So grateful.
You might have seen Michael pulled over on 85 here in Atlanta, stretching out his shoulder that ached just from driving his truck.
My right shoulder hurt so bad. Just getting keys out of my pocket. I couldn't put my belt through my belt loop, and I'm in my late 50s, and I'm not ready to get a shoulder replacement.
And now he doesn't need one because he found QC Kinetics, the leader in regenerative medicine. QC Kinetics advanced treatments gave Michael lasting relief in his shoulder using concentrated properties from his own body with no surgery, no harmful drugs, and no downtime.
Go get treatments, and you're in and out within like 45 minutes. It's the breeze. It is life-changing.
Today, if you see Michael on 85, be sure to wave because now he can lift his arm and wave right back. Thanks to QC Kinetics.
I have a great life.
Schedule your free consultation today.
Call QC Kinetics, 770-285-8026. That's 770-285-8026. 770-285-8026.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 40-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term life insurance may only cost you about $100 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-352-9239. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance to buy $1 million of affordable term life for you. All you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-352-9239. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-352-9239. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. For affordable term life insurance, call 800-352-9239. 800-352-9239.
I am not waiting until the last minute this year. My lights are already up. You should do the same. I'm Chris Chandler, and Wise Guys Pro Wash always keeps the exterior of my home looking great, so I had their team out to install lights along the roof line of my home. They custom fit everything perfectly, and the best part, during the day they blend right in. Then with one quick plug-in, the whole house comes to life. I've got mine going already. Had them put up early to take advantage of the early bird pricing. One quick call, I was scheduled in minutes, and I can honestly say no hanging wires, no holes in the house, and I've never felt so in love with how my home looks. Wise Guys makes it easy too. They provide the lights, install them, maintain everything during the season, and when it's over, they take it all down and store it for next year. So don't wait. Call Wise Guys today. Mention my name, Chris Chandler, when you book. First-time customers save $150. Call now, though. Spots are filling fast.
You can just pretend like you do.
I try to walk around like I do.
Yeah, that really works out well.
Try to show. It's called confidence, thank you.
Uh-huh.
And you have to walk through this world with a confident shuffle. Some would say a shuffle itself isn't confident,
Yeah,
but if you can pull off the confident shuffle, people are like, that's a confident dude.
That guy's rich.
That guy's got bucks. Only a guy with a whole lot of money in their back pocket can shuffle as confidently as this dude.
The key is you can't mutter. If
No
you're
muttering.
muttering, they'll figure it out.
Actually,
Or putter.
if you mutter and putter, you never get robbed because nobody thinks you've got the dough.
That's true.
All right.
Ooh.
So there are ways to look at this.
Can't say you don't learn things here on the Von Hessler Doctrine.
This is a completely educational show. That's all it's about. You tune in every day, and you learn about the world around you. And also, here's the thing. I know that most people listen to the radio in the car, but I'd like to encourage people to go back to go out and buy one of those large radio boxes. Have the kids sit crisscross applesauce.
Thank you.
Or Indian style, depending on. Sorry.
Guys, we need to have a powwow after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stop.
You look hot.
I just want to
What was that noise?
It's a new noise that
We could add that one.
I'm
to
developing.
the Trump and the.
Said something like.
And who's the other guy that made
Tony Romo.
Tony Romo.
I'm feeling as if. Yeah, I want to. Ooh, I like that one. At the end of that there was something very. It sounded like
demonic.
A demonic voice said hello at the very end. Was that Tony Romo or Al Pacino?
That was Tony Romo.
She got a great ass.
So Trump pardoned the turkeys,
He
huh?
sure did.
That's a
Gobble.
thing. That's a thing we do every year. We
Gobble and hobble.
Gobble and waddle this year. Here's Trump talking about
Hold
it.
on, stop for a second. Is it possible there hasn't been one named Gobble yet? Are they just
Never.
getting lazy?
How many gobbles have we pardoned?
There's never
this,
been a
we were
gobble.
talking about this off air. But how strong is this pardon? Does anybody follow up like years later? Okay,
Auto
they're gonna
pen.
go. They're gonna go to the auto pen pardon.
Congratulations, birds.
Yeah, congratulations,
Yay.
birds. You're going up. So the assumption is they go to some farm upstate and they live out their lives naturally. Does anyone anyone ever follow up on this? I want to know for a fact that no turkey that's been pardoned has ever been a part of anyone's dinner at any time. And how far does this pardon go? If we get to some sort of dystopian future where people are, back to the land trying to feed themselves, are these turkeys still protected?
They are absolutely protected. Yeah, they get medallions.
Yeah. So I don't know where they go, and I don't know that people even care. It's kind of like those carbon credits. Nobody goes back to see if they plant any trees.
Yeah.
I think that my guess is a few of these so-called pardoned turkeys have ended up full of stuffing at some point. I don't want to be too radical here, but
dare you?
Well, prove me wrong. Anyway, here we go.
Thank you for calling it stuffing.
A time-honored American tradition. Well, that's a well-trained turkey. See how happy he is?
Happy.
In a few moments, I will grant a full, absolute, and unconditional presidential pardon to two handsome Thanksgiving turkeys, and this is their lucky day. This is a lucky day for them.
They're the crypto turkeys. He's actually made $500,000 off of their
Turkey
work,
coin.
so
Turkey
they got
coin.
off turkey coins. So he gave them a pardon because.
I did.
But you weren't done, though, Mr. President.
I wasn't.
The turkeys being pardoned today go by the names of Gobble and Waddle. When I first saw their pictures, I thought we should send them, I shouldn't say this. I was going to call them Chuck and Nancy. But then I realized I wouldn't be pardoning them. I would never pardon those two people. I wouldn't pardon them. I wouldn't care what Melania told me. Darling, I think it would be a nice thing to do. I won't do it, darling.
Okay, there's something we learned in there.
Yeah.
That she actually does have maybe that's a little too maybe you should be a little nicer. We've learned.
I like joke.
She likes Chuck Schumer, and besides, he'd be pardoning a turkey that he once gave money to, I believe, because Chuck Schumer's a politician in New York,
You're too mean
been
to
around
people,
forever.
Donald.
Well, the turkey gave me a lot of money. Gobble did more so than Waddle. But they both contributed.
Are you
going
to speak to Melania? Says that you're being.
You're too mean.
Okay. Well, yeah. She says I'm
being a bully.
You
little too
already
mean.
made a not nice friend with
Yeah.
what's her face?
It's
The
always
blonde
this.
one.
The blonde one.
The blonde one.
What are you
What's
talking
this?
about?
Marjorie.
Oh, yeah. Don't you think he was
was
mean to her?
Well,
She
she was a
was-
traitor
she was a lot,
to MAGA.
but she loved you.
Okay, well, you deal with her then.
Yeah.
I
We
can't.
don't have the audio, but this guy's all over the place. So after she said she was resigning, I saw something where he's like, well, I like her very much. I hope she gets like, what? You're calling her a traitor. He starts off by going, the person asks questions. And he goes, Marjorie Trader Green? And then he starts like, well, actually, she got a little off the rails, though, but I still like her. You just called her a traitor.
Well, I like her.
How can you like her if she's a traitor?
Well, she's real MAGA, right? She's not corruptible by all the money that a lot of us are.
Oh, okay. So she's actually the pinnacle of the movement.
But when it comes to these pardons, I just wanted to say that, me, I don't hand them out willy-nilly, right? Okay,
That's
so
right, yeah.
These birds were persecuted, just like your favorite president. And it turns out last year that with the two that Biden pardoned, he used the auto pen. So that's what we're having for dinner at the White House.
You're eating Biden's birds from
We went
last
out and
year.
found 'em.
Biden's birds.
Congratulations, birds.
Well, not
you're
for
gonna
long.
Taste really, really yummy.
You're really taking your hatred for Biden a little too far
I
there,
don't hate the
taking
guy.
it out
I
of these
don't hate
birds.
the
They didn't
guy.
do anything.
Look, he was, he wasn't there. So the people around him, it's like, you look at the Biden administration, a lot of influencers, a lot of people around him making all the decisions, unlike this administration.
No. You seem to be. The difference is you have no sycophants around
No,
you.
none.
There's
Everybody
no
knows
yes
that.
men.
No,
No
of
yes
course
men
not.
around
Or
you.
women.
Or ladies.
Yeah, yes, ladies.
No yes ladies.
Let's ladies. There's
When you
yes
say-
men and let's ladies.
Can we just say yes men and just know that it applies to everything?
Well, some of them are women.
Well,
And
gal.
Pam Bondi recommended that we not release the files, right? She
Yeah.
said, well, we can do this thing with these stupid influencers and give them these binders, and they'll take them home and they'll look at them and go, well, we already have
People
all this
turned out
crap."
not to be as dumb as you thought they were.
Well, that was her. I
okay.
thought everything, but then she found out that all these foreign people that are involved in it, they didn't want it really.
That's right. Yeah.
National
There's
security.
also your names in there a few times.
Well, I went on the plane. I didn't dabble.
You were his best friend for 10 years.
Well, that's okay. A lot of people were his friend.
No,
And
you
people
were his
change.
best.
People change.
He
right?
said I was his best friend.
You said, well, I mean, you guys were in each other's pocket.
And
for
then I
10
found
years.
out what he was like, and I said,
Took 10
"Nope."
years to find that out about.
Well, I
him.
had no clue. I'm a busy guy. I was
when you guys were like judging beauty pageants
hosting
together, and
the
you never
TV
thought it would.
show that never won an Emmy. That should have.
The Apprentice never won an
Never
Emmy?
won an Emmy.
don't think it did.
Everybody
didn't-
liked you back then. I don't
They
know why that
did.
is.
Well, some people didn't, but they
Well,
did
but I
now.
mean, in general.
You mean when I was a Democrat and I ran that show?
Yeah.
I donated
people-
exclusively to Democrats?
Yeah, people seemed to like you back then.
Well, I didn't like Bush.
Well, that's the
That's
way
why
it
I
goes.
destroyed the party, and, when this is all over, I get a big fat check from Chuck.
Turns out the
Ultimately, your job was to destroy the Republican Party.
I mean, isn't it evident?
Well, you've won 2 elections. I don't know how that's destroyed.
Well, I did, but look
Yeah,
at
yeah.
Congress. They're going to take a bloodbath
That's
next year.
true. That's going to affect you.
I don't care. I'm fine.
Turns out the Amazing Race was what kept beating you guys out. When you were
stupid
the host
show.
of The Apprentice.
Produced by the same guy, Mark Burnett.
Well, he got his.
Yeah.
But yes, you
I
did
turned
yours.
out okay. I became
Is
president.
Mark Burnett on the list?
Of what?
On the
Epstein.
Epstein list.
Oh, well, I haven't seen anything yet. There is no Epstein list,
That's
per
right.
se. They're just all
Epstein
the files
files.
and documents. People thought that maybe there was a list of, I don't know, people who were on the plane, and somehow that
Well, we already have
correlated
that.
to
Travel
Yeah,
log.
you have a travel log for that, a manifest.
Yeah.
So, no, there's
I
no
love
list.
going to the island.
Did you
Is
see
that
the
Stephen
picture? Did you see
Hawking?
the picture of him?
Stephen Hawking. I bet he was smiling like crazy.
There's a lady giving him some sort of massage, and Epstein's standing there smiling, and he's just
Yeah.
doing his tooth hanging out thing.
I can feel it all over my laundry.
He's just doing his tooth hanging out. What? Yeah, that was his brand, as I
I
recall.
can feel it in my
That was-
legs.
Yeah, he's a tooth hanging out kind of
yeah,
guy.
Well, that was his bow tie. You know, It's like every time you see him,
Yeah.
he's got a brand that he's working with.
He had a look.
I have some thoughts on Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Me too.
And I was thinking about it last night. And I think that as one possibility, not enough people are just taking her at her word. And I want to explore that when we get back.
This holiday could be 100 times brighter just by listening to 95.5 WSB.
Because we have the WSB Turkey Day Payday.
Listen to 95.5 WSB all Thanksgiving Day, every hour, 9 a.m. through 6 p.m. You could win a $100 Publix gift card.
Listen for the keyword each hour.
You'll have until the end of that hour to enter the keyword at WSBradio.com or on the WSB app. One lucky winner every hour gets a $100 Publix gift card.
The WSB Turkey Day Payday.
From Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Your first chance to win is Thanksgiving morning at 9 a.m. on 95.5 WSB.
This is Scott Slade, and nothing takes the place of time when it comes to spotting problems with your health, especially cancer. The earlier, the better. That's where virtual imaging comes in. Virtual imaging's LDCT body scan can be invaluable, giving you more time for you and your loved ones to take charge of your health. They can detect tumors as early as precancerous virtually anywhere in your body, and aneurysms you may not even know are there. Due to overwhelming demand for a limited time, their $995 core body scan offer has been extended. It's a $2,495 value. Early detection saves lives, and now it's more affordable than ever. Virtual imaging has gotten such great response to this offer that they've opened up more times in both offices, but appointments will fill up fast, so don't wait. Some minimum requirements may apply. Early detection is your best protection. To schedule your virtual imaging $995 core body scan, call 770-678-SCAN. That's 770-678-SCAN. Or make an appointment by visiting their website at virtualimagingatl.com.
The following is a paid commercial announcement.
Millions of Americans use credit cards to purchase goods every day. The Durbin-Marshall credit card mandates put the secure transactions you rely on at risk, leaving you vulnerable to hackers and foreign cybercriminals that want your data. Hackers win. You lose. Guard your card before it's too late. Tell Congress your data security is not for sale and oppose the Durbin-Marshall credit card mandates.
Paid for by Electronic Payments Coalition.
For many of you, it's happening. Your hair's thinning, your crown's disappearing, and maybe hair loss has you feeling your identity is lost altogether. Well, I got good news. It's Advanced Hair's incredible yet simple one-day treatment that starts regrowing your own natural hair the very next day, and it's guaranteed to grow for life. It's Mark Aaron back with you. We've all seen the pills and lotions that come with monthly subscriptions. They help retain what you have, but what about regrowing your hair permanently in specific areas? From From advanced hair's state-of-the-art facilities to their world-class physicians, it's not maybe your hair will regrow. It's guaranteed that your new hair will grow. You decide how much, how thick, and where. Advanced Hair has changed tens of thousands of lives, and I've seen their results, friends. For your free consultation, $250 off and 250 free hair grafts, call 470-660-HAIR. That's 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
This is Monica Pearson for Superior Plumbing, the honest plumber. Like me, Superior Plumbing has been doing business for more than 40 years. Trust me, to last that long takes dedication to doing the job right and building trust with your customer base. I've used Superior Plumbing for years, and owner Jay Cunningham is committed to making you a customer for life, too. Next time you need a plumber, visit thehonestplumber.com.
Sell your home with Mark Spain Real Estate and get the strongest cash offer in the industry. You'll save time, make the most money, and eliminate all the hassle. Hi, this is Chris Chandler, and I'm back in the studio with Mark of Mark Spain. Mark, how does the guaranteed offer give homeowners peace of mind when selling their home?
With our guaranteed cash offer, we provide stability and certainty, which is exactly what a homeowner wants. Home sellers are able to close quickly without worrying about their home sitting on the market for so long, losing its value, getting stale. Yes, listings get stale when they don't sell, and they don't get many showings like today's market. The guaranteed offer allows you to control the timing and literally move when you're ready. It's that simple.
Thanks, Mark. Mark Spain Real Estate has been in the business for nearly 30 years and has helped more than 72,000 satisfied clients. Trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home quickly and for top dollar. Find out what your guaranteed offer would be. There's no obligation. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
So, yeah, I know Marjorie Taylor Greene is a politician, and anybody listening to the show knows that no one's more cynical about politicians than myself. But there is at least, it's worth looking at in a vacuum, like, what if we can take her at her word? I mean, obviously, when she said she's going to resign in January, immediately, because she's a politician, and she's gone from a very local politician to a nationally known politician, you would think there's some aspiration there. I've gone as far as I can in the House. Maybe I could run for Senate or governor or president or something like that. But I think it's worth considering really what her story is. My understanding is that she was not born into this world rich. She, I guess along with her first husband, built a business, became a multimillionaire, and then as a citizen was, upset with the whole culture war thing. Then here comes Trump. She becomes part of that whole thing. She spends millions of dollars on the movement, and I would imagine getting herself elected and all of that. And she gets in there. She throws some sharp elbows along the way. And you get to this point where she's in there. She's in the seat of power. And she sees that, it's Marco Rubio who has this guy's ear and other neocons that have this guy's ear. That's not what I'm in it for. Also, she finds pushback from the president when she starts picking up things that she believes are MAGA movement issues. End the forever wars. The Epstein files. And she gets pushback. Now she's one of these bad Republicans and all of that. So that's frustrating. Could come to the point of view as doesn't matter if I spend a couple more $1 million or throw some sharp elbows next year in the House of Representatives. At the end of the day, neocons are going to run this country. And I'm doing absolutely nothing to get rid of that. The forever wars are here to stay as of now. After all of this. And no one like Trump is going to get elected again in a generation. So if he can't, stay on track and get rid of these people, no one can. It's somewhat hopeless. Also, she has witnessed in the very recent history 2 assassination attempts against the president. One came within millimeters of being effective, and the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Now, she may have had some differences. I don't know if they were completely aligned or not. I do not know. But I know that she knows that the perception of her is that she's on the same side of the political aisle as Charlie Kirk, and people are taking shots. And so I think that there is a possibility. Now, there's also maybe more of a possibility that she emerges and runs for a higher office. And I'm not saying, I'm just saying it's worth considering within her story that it's quite possible that she looked at her bank account and said, I'm doing well. I'm relatively, for a politician, she's super young.
51?
So I can go one way or the other, right? I can actually relax and enjoy my life that I've built. And we didn't play a part of the audio that was just before the part we played yesterday, but basically what she said made a lot of sense. This is what she's looking at. Her district gets put through this whole thing where Trump comes in, she gets primaried, and in order to primary her in her district, they're just going to tell the people what a horrible, traitorous, awful person that she is. And then say she still wins. She wins her seat, but the Republicans lose the House. Now, after that primary where she's been called all these names and a traitor to her country and all of this kind of nonsense, now she wins, the Republicans lose the House, and she has to spend the next year or so defending the president against impeachment, which makes a lot of sense. Why would she want to go through the process of being primaried when almost certainly if she won her seat, the Republicans still lose the House, and she has to defend this guy who's done nothing but attack her in Congress for the next 2 years? So there's a lot of good reasons for what she's doing. The real question here is there a cynical political ploy around it? She said in the video, no, there's no 2D or 4D chess going on here. And I think it's worth considering that there's a possibility that she just goes away. And if she does, and she was a member of the House of Representatives, I would give her a standing ovation. Not that, look, if she wants to have a further career, then okay, she has a further career. But if she does walk away, she's one of the very few examples of exactly what the founders thought the House of Representatives should be. A citizen gets concerned and gets involved for a while and then goes back to being a citizen. So it's worth considering, is all I'm saying, that that's a possibility. We might find out 3 weeks from now that I'm going to do something. Yeah. I get it. She's a politician. Maybe she wants more. But it's worth considering that she's had the ride, she's got plenty of money, and maybe just thinks, what am I doing? I could have just an easygoing, pretty cool life from now until the end of this life.
If she ends up taking that route, who ends up becoming the leader of the America First movement? Because the America First movement is kind of where...
Well, it's not her.
Well, right now it's not, but I'm curious who it's going to be now, because basically what I'm seeing is...
There's none.
MAGA is becoming America First, or a lot of MAGA is becoming America First.
Wait, MAGA was always America First. What are you talking about? They were always America First.
Her branding that she keeps using in all of her videos and everything that she's put
America
out
First.
is America First, not MAGA.
Well, what she's saying, she is America First, and she is no longer welcome in the MAGA movement. Now, does that mean the MAGA movement is splintering? I imagine it does. But with her gone, there is no natural successor. It's all BS. Who's going to win? Who's going to lie to the MAGA faithful and tell them that they're the next Trump and convince them? Is it going to be J.D. Vance? Is it going to be Marco Rubio? A bunch of others? But Trump, love him or hate him, is singular. The mold was broken when Trump was born. So there is no Trump to replace Trump as the head of MAGA.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. And you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Hey, you're the guy jumping out of the back of the TE certified trucks.
Yeah, that's me. We get concern calls now and then, but rest assured I'm safe. It's just a picture.
Chris Chandler here. Josh is not only the local owner of TE certified electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling, but you're a fourth-generation master electrician.
That's right, and now I spend most of my time teaching our team the values that define a TE technician. To be kind, to be honest, and to work hard.
TE certified, we love your home.
WSB Atlanta, WSB BFM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk. News, weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
At 4 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by D. Geller & Son Jewelers. Our top local story, it's happening now. An Amber Alert in Clayton County for a 2-month-old boy who may be in extreme danger. Roma Williams was abducted by his father, 25-year-old Tariq Williams, who's accused of assaulting the boy's mother. They were last seen in a silver 2017 Volkswagen Passat heading toward I-75. Police say Williams may be heading to Florida. Anyone with information should contact Clayton County Police. We have pictures posted on our website and the WSB Radio app. It is now 67 degrees in Atlanta. What's the timing for the next round of storms? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast coming up. This is all new at 4 o'clock. A cyber threat cripples some services for court clerks around the state.
The Georgia Superior Court Clerks Cooperative Authority says it's activated defensive security protocols after a credible and ongoing cybersecurity threat. Several Metro Atlanta Superior Court clerks say the outage is impacting services, including real estate recording and certain e-file services. The ransomware group Devman claims responsibility for the attack, but it's not clear what information might have been accessed, if any. The state authority's asking for patience, and there's no timeline yet for bringing its website and services back online. Jennifer Perry, 95.5 WSB.
A major blow to Gainesville High School's chances at a state football championship. There's a ruling today on the 39 players suspended for an on-field fight last week.
It was an emotional plea from Gainesville High coach Josh Niblett.
And if you got a heart and you know right from wrong, you know this is wrong. This is wrong. I don't understand what you expect kids to do.
The Georgia High School Association upholding the suspensions of 35 of 39 players. Among the 4 defensive players who had their suspensions lifted is 5-star linebacker Xavier Griffin. Gainesville takes on number 1 ranked Langston Hughes Friday. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
As you hit the road for Thanksgiving, gas prices are down close to their lowest level in 4 years. The national average in the U.S. is now $3.05 a gallon. In Georgia, we're paying on average $2.86, according to AAA. If you are heading out of town for Thanksgiving, some Metro Atlanta police departments offer peace of mind when you leave your home.
While you're away enjoying Grandma's homemade pumpkin pie, criminals could be taking advantage of your empty house. Officer Chuck McPhillamy with Marietta Police says residents leaving for the holidays can request an officer drive by their home.
Just to make sure that everything looks normal at your house and nothing seems out of place.
He says it's important that your house look as normal as possible, so make arrangements to keep your mail from piling up outside and use timers on your lights. Several other police departments in Metro Atlanta offer similar holiday time house checks. In Cobb County, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
Police are investigating a shooting that leaves 1 man dead inside a car on Bishop Street in northwest Atlanta near Atlantic Station. Investigators say it appears the victim was the driver, and early evidence suggests he may have known the person who shot him. Officers are now reviewing surveillance footage for clues. Detectives are working to identify a suspect, and they want anyone with information to contact APD. The Dogs and Jackets may be fighting on the football field this Friday, but most of the time the two schools are working together.
Georgia Tech and the University of Georgia are engineering healthcare through research that's saving and improving life for all people in the state. Chris King leads research at UGA and says the two schools are working on innovative projects.
They're looking at things like bone repair and regenerative healing, and even things like real-time cancer insights.
King says along with Amory and Morehouse, they're creating a playbook for local healthcare that connects research with real community needs. Lisa Nicholas, 95.5 WSB.
More people are expected to be on the hunt for deals this week on Black Friday, but according to a new survey, they'll be looking to spend less than they did last year. Deloitte's 2025 Holiday Retail Survey shows on average, consumers who plan to shop during the Black Friday to Cyber Monday period expect to spend $622. That's down 4% from a year ago due to economic uncertainty, a higher cost of living, and financial constraints. It is now 4:04. more. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, it's live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple team traffic on this rainy Tuesday afternoon. Here is Alex Williams.
And got a little bit of better news heading through downtown, Bill. We had a crash, 75-85 southbound, right around Cortlandt Street. They just moved that off to the right. All lanes are back open there, but it still made the ride pretty rough, leaving the 85-400 merge. 75 south slows around Howell Mill. And we've had trouble in Buckhead in and out of the left lane. 400 northbound before Lenox Road, adding to delays on I-85 as you come up through northeast Atlanta. And we got a jam on I-285 over on the west side. What's the reason for that, Stephanie Stallworth?
That crash was out there, 285 northbound, right at I-20. 2 left lanes were blocked there. Then they down on 1 left lane. Now holding, I'm watching cameras as we speak, holding the left travel lane and really all lanes now to get that one vehicle moved out of the way. So you'll be stuck there just for a little bit. Then they'll be getting you back moving again. But the delays are pretty heavy now. Coming up from Langford Parkway. From the Coolray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
I'm WSB meteorologist Christina Upwards. Cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms for this evening. Some of these storms may be rather strong for tonight, with damaging winds the main impacts, as well as frequent lightning. Drying out early tomorrow morning, lows in the mid-50s. Breezy and cooling down tomorrow afternoon. Highs in the mid-60s, but temperatures dropping to the 30s by Thursday morning.
Storm Tracker radar shows rain showers moving through metro Atlanta right now. Drive carefully. 66 in Peachtree Corners, 63 in Kennesaw, and 64 in Union City. More news at 4:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hour 2 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. I don't know if anybody saw the end of that game last night.
I did.
Did you see Juwan Jennings go after
a little scuffle at the end?
Yeah. Do you know what it was about?
I don't know what it was about.
So I can't remember the guy's name. He actually had a good game for the Panthers, the defender. I think he might have had one of the picks. God, the Panthers got, I don't know. I stepped away. I actually read about the end of the game. I was watching the game for about 30 minutes. The Panthers got like 3 or 4 turnovers and turned it into 3 points. Yeah. I was like, how is that pot on the road? So I kind of stepped away. But this morning I saw everything that went down. I can't remember the name of the Panthers defender that Juwan Jennings went after the game was over. Punched him in the face, and then they got separated. And everybody at first thought, "Wow, that Jennings is out of control. He needs to be ejected from the league or something. What's going on? The game's over." And I did see this play earlier. I saw Jennings get up, and he was just holding his groin in that way that you know as a man what that means.
Yeah.
But at the time, you think, it is one of these weird things where everybody assumes that football players, because it's such a violent sport, wear cups, but they don't. And so
gotta be able to run fast.
It gets in the way. What do you mean you know that? What, have you been in a locker room lately?
In the slow-mo.
Oh, that's right. That's
Flipping,
sometimes with these kickers, you don't even need slow-mo. They just, they got nothing to do all game long, and maybe they're thinking of something, and then they go out, and they're just, they're excited. They don't
dangle.
They don't get a lot of time on the field, so they're excited every time.
Ring a dang dangle.
Vinatieri was known.
Yes. So, after the play was over, this defender, I wish I could remember his name. Somebody look at the story. This defender punched him in the nads for no reason whatsoever.
Punched there?
Yeah, punched him.
A punch in the nads is funny.
In the nads.
It's strange.
It's funny because you're a woman.
Oh, I just mean it's usually like a kick.
Yeah. Well, this is,
or like a playful, bro tap.
Yeah.
But a punch is different.
Trayvon Moehrig.
I think it's
Moehrig.
I think that's how you say his name.
Moehrig.
Yeah, and I saw it. I believe he might have had one of the interceptions. I'm not sure. He was certainly having a good game while I was watching. But here's the thing for the NFL. Now they got to decide who's going to be fined or who's going to miss a game or whatever. But you can't tell a guy he misses a game because he retaliated after someone did that. There's a man code here. But here's the problem for the NFL. He waited till the end of the game. So he wasn't in the moment. And so that might have something to do with how much he gets fined or whether or not.
No suspension, but will be fined. Probably.
Will be fined. Now, what about the guy who punched him? He should be suspended.
He should.
You know what? He should be thrown in jail. Maybe it's my bias as a man, but no man should, in any way other than accidentally, do that to another man if they're not actually having a fight. It's not even right in a fight, but if you're 4'2" and the guy is 6'8", it's a good strategy.
Yeah, he's been suspended for one game.
Okay, then that worked out the way probably that it should. He gets fined because he waited so long afterward, and yeah.
He was talking crazy to Trayvon. That's what Trayvon said. He was talking crazy to me.
Football.
You
Well, can't do
what was
that.
he saying? What kind of crazy was he talking?
Oh, they won't say. They probably won't say. You don't know what they say to each other. You're trying to get into another man's mind, right? You're trying to make them.
Your mom's stuffing isn't as good as mine.
Something like that.
Boom.
Yeah,
Ow.
It's that kind of holiday cheer.
Your cranberry sauce is too wet.
It's weird. I'm talking to football players who are like retired and stuff. They'll tell you crazy stories. Like more than once, they all go down into their stance and they put their hand in somebody else's vomit.
I know. Ugh.
Ew.
Well, the other side is they get paid millions of dollars.
And they're
to do that.
warriors out there.
Yeah.
They're out there fighting.
Gladiators are fighting each other.
Oh,
and it is hard
warriors.
to turn it on and turn it. Oh, it is. It's warriors. Let me tell you something. It's warriors, young lady.
They really, after looking at that play again,
Warriors used to die.
I'm watching the video.
Sometimes they do. Well, the Bills had a player die and was revived
Well,
during a
then,
game.
Didn't happen.
Watching the video again now, I think it should be 2 games for each. You know what?
Yeah, one each.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that way-
one game for
He
each.
only had
Oh
one.
man.
Well, it's a possibility.
What if you have a? Yeah, you have.
He may have the Hitlerian groin.
Poor guy.
We don't have to
But if
call
you look
the
at it as one
Hitlerian
unit,
groin.
you look at
really?
it as one
Listen,
unit.
with Hitler, you never have to use the term alleged. If you were wrong about one thing, guess what? There's so much more.
If you have one bowling ball bag, but there's 2 balls in it, it's still one bowling ball bag, so it's one thing.
No, you're right about that. You're right about you.
But you
it
can't
depends.
call it a sack because that's what happens on the game. Right?
That's true.
Exactly.
And that is legal. A sack
And
is
that's
legal.
fine.
You can't.
Right.
Yes, you cannot.
Well, that was one of those wrinkly ones.
It must have been cold because it was tight.
Man, I did not watch this game for very long. I saw Brock Purdy. I feel like throw 3 interceptions. Maybe it was 2. And
That's
then there
his
was
first
a
game
fumble.
back, right?
No, it's
Brock
his second. He had a
Purdy.
good.
Birdie.
Who
won?
Yeah, Brock Purdy.
San Francisco won it pretty easily.
like
I think
it.
what did it end up being 9?
20-9
Yeah.
was the final score. Which
That's-
again, for
that's
me,
what- that's that's a boring game. Just let it score 20-9.
Yeah.
That's a boring game.
which as a Falcons fan, things are looking a little bit better.
A little
Everybody in the
better.
division lost.
You got you got that young whippersnapper. You got Kirk Cousins. He's in there. He's ready to go. I think this could work.
Yeah, they're going to play
I
the
think-
Jets. You think they're going to win?
As an old man, you want to start in the middle of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
You don't start at the beginning of the season.
You're well rested.
They're well rested. The arm's ready to go.
Look
But
at this
wouldn't
week.
it be typical Falcons for the Jets to just destroy them?
It would
look at-
absolutely be
look
that.
at the year that's going on this year.
It
That
is
kind of
very
crazy
weird.
stuff is happening.
Oh, I wouldn't gamble.
You know, it's the old. I was like, so the Panthers beat the Falcons by 30 points, and then the Falcons beat the hell out of the Bills, not by so many points, but they dominate the game. And then the Bills beat the hell out of the Panthers. It's like there's no rhyme or reason really to this season other than New England and Denver keep on winning, and we don't know if that's more to do with their schedules or are they actually that good. We'll find out in the next few months.
Yeah, the Rams are also really
The
good,
Rams
too.
are the best team in the league.
Yeah, they look
I haven't
amazing.
watched them once.
Yeah,
But
they
it's
look
obvious.
amazing.
Looks like Matthew Stafford. Has he ever got an MVP before?
He's never gotten an MVP.
He's certainly
but
the front runner this year.
I would say if you had to end the season now, it would be him. But what I think is crazy about the NFL this year is I've got a text thread full of my buddies that love to gamble on these games.
Oh, wow.
And for me with NFL, I just have told them, I will gamble on college. I will gamble on NBA right now. In the NFL, you just do not know what is going to happen at all in these games.
No, that's
refuse
true,
to.
and I agree with that.
refuse.
But I just want to throw something else on the table that I think a lot of people don't recognize as a possibility. There's a third choice. You just don't gamble. You know,
We
you
have-
go to
we
work,
have
you
fun
take home
in
your
our text thread.
paycheck.
We do have fun.
Okay, but one of these guys you're going to find out is doing more than you think.
Probably.
You're going to find
Probably.
out at some point you're going to
But we
have a
do have
friend
fun
who comes to
together.
you and say, I lost my wife and family because
Can
they
I crash
found
the
out
couch?
that I lost the whole house. I bet it on. I bet it on the Panthers, man. I thought they were going to come through. I thought the Jets had one good game in them, and I put the whole house on it. Hey, I lost the house and I lost my family, but had they won, I mean, I'd be a millionaire right now or something like that.
You would
And
hear
of course, the answer is that's never true. A person who wins a lot of money the very first thing they do is start gambling again because they find out they're good at it,
Oh,
and then they lose everything.
The best in the group thread is when you start seeing friends like, man, we just hit that one leg of the parlay, and I'm like, you guys are idiots. Like, college, I've been able to call pretty well this year. I've done a pretty good job.
Oh yeah, what when Oklahoma plays
What's the difference,
Lincoln
though?
High School? Well, the difference is that college is not as in NFL they say any given Sunday.
Yeah.
Any team can beat any team because everybody in the NFL, the worst team would beat the hell out of the best college team every single year. And the reason
get people fighting you.
I don't care because they don't know football. And anybody who knows football knows what I'm talking about. Football, before the entertaining stuff that we love, like the 60-yard bombs and all of that kind of stuff, for that to happen, football is won in the lines of scrimmage. The offensive line, defensive line. Okay. So your offensive line and your defensive line are people who are good enough to leave college and get into the pros. When they play a college team, the offensive line will be looking at a defensive line. 4 of them are going to do something else for a living in a couple of years. And the defensive line, professional defensive line, will be looking at an offensive line where about 4 of these guys are going to be doing something else. And the offensive line will always be facing a defensive line full of people who are good enough to be in the NFL.
Well, you should.
And that's where games are won and lost before Patrick Mahomes had a great play. Patrick Mahomes can't scramble for 7 seconds without a professional offensive line in front of him.
Well, that's why you should tell the people. There are a lot of people that are Ohio State fans now because they're undefeated and they look like
good for them. The Jets would beat the crap
I know.
out of them.
I keep saying that, but you jump into like one of those like just comment section.
They don't
on
understand
those,
football. They're fans. They don't understand
football. Ohio State would crush the Jets. What are you talking
about?
about?
There are fans, and there are people who understand football, and then there are some fans who understand football. Anybody who believes Ohio State would not get trounced by the Jets is a fan of football, but doesn't know football. Let's say hello to Alex Williams. Here's a guy I know, and he's a good guy. Alex says there's a crash, unfortunately, on 285 in West Atlanta.
Hey, good afternoon, Eric. Yeah, the rain's coming back in, so here come the crash counts. This one's been in 2 left lanes, luckily down to 1 left lane block, 285 northbound, the inner loop at I-20 exit 10, but it has jammed up that ride back to Highway 166, Langford Parkway, 285 west and southbound, the outer loop trying to get around to I-20. You're going to see some brake lights leaving Georgia 400, then bunching up again around I-75, and the toughest ride into Cobb County's 285 southbound, that inner loop starting at I-85 for the ride down to Highway 78 in East Ponce de Leon, exit number 40 in Clarkston. We've also been watching a big jam into and out of Lawrenceville, Stephanie Stallworth.
It was out there on 316, headed westbound, heading over towards Sugarloaf Parkway. Had all lanes tied up there temporarily. Been watching on the jam cam, getting everything out of the roadway. Still some activity and flashing lights on the scene, so sluggish coming over from I-85. This report is brought to you by Georgia Aquarium and World of Coca-Cola. Georgia Aquarium and World of Coca-Cola have partnered to give you the best of both worlds, all under one special deal. Get your combo ticket at AtlantaIcons.com. Stephanie Stallworth from the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
This holiday could be 100 times brighter just by listening to 95.5 WSB.
Because we have the WSB Turkey Day Payday.
Listen to 95.5 WSB all Thanksgiving Day, every hour, 9 a.m. through 6 p.m. You could win a $100 Publix gift card.
Listen for the keyword each hour.
You'll have until the end of that hour to enter the keyword at WSBradio.com or on the WSB app. One lucky winner every hour gets a $100 Publix gift card.
The WSB Turkey Day Payday.
From Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Your first chance to win is Thanksgiving morning at 9 a.m. on 95.5 WSB.
Have a stress-free Thanksgiving that's sure to impress. Hey, it's Mark Aram here for my friends at Publix. Just heat and serve a traditional feast that are going to leave your guests loving it. Includes a whole turkey, cooked, old-fashioned cornbread dressing, Yukon Gold mashed potatoes, cranberry orange relish, marshmallow delight, gravy. Serves 8 people, and the price for the meal, just $69.99. That's less than $10 per person. Amazing meal from my amazing friends at Publix.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Priority Men's Medical Center restores your love life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Priority Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Priority Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 404-885-8885. 404-885-8885. To restore your love life in just one visit, call now. 404-885-8885.
Our team's 2025 study of retirees found that happy retirees are 2 times more likely versus unhappy retirees to simply have a written retirement plan. Just think, you may be able to double your likelihood of happiness by simply taking an hour to sit down and put pen to paper. If you'd like a financial advisor to help you tackle the trickier questions that need answers, reach out to our team at yourwealth.com. That's YOUR wealth.com.
Comcast Business is celebrating the holidays by giving your business the $1,000 holiday bonus when you switch to a gig speed internet package. Just imagine the thousands of possibilities of a $1,000 prepaid card. Like possibility number 12, a new laptop for the office holiday hero. Or possibility number 108, smart speakers to deck those hallways. Or possibility number 192, new equipment for the new year. Or possibility number 555, Bluetooth holiday lights for office decor. Switch to Comcast Business, designed for 100% reliability with business internet and wireless connect, plus advanced cybersecurity, and now get the $1,000 holiday bonus. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Ends 12/14/25. New customers only with 2-year agreement. Requires qualifying gig package. Other restrictions apply.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 40-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term life insurance may only cost you about $100 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-352-9239. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance to buy $1 million of affordable term life for you. All you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-352-9239. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-352-9239. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. For affordable term life insurance, call 800-352-9239. 800-352-9239.
The most successful Metro Atlanta home builders and contractors all share a special secret. Randall Brothers is the preferred building partner trusted by pros, delivering expert guidance, quality materials, and accurate delivery. Randall Brothers will keep your project on time and on budget while providing the widest selection of materials in the city. Dave Baker here for Randall Brothers. Widest selection, industry expertise, accurate, no-hassle deliveries. RandallBrothers.com.
All right, so I want to say, first of all, got a warning and also let you know, because if you have kids, you might want to cover their ears. A little bit later on, we will have Poetry Corner with RFK Jr. You know, it's dangerous to kids, poetry.
You want to do it after 10 o'clock.
It gives the kids ideas, so you may want. But that I'm looking forward to. You're really into the poetry, like you're doing a lot of poems.
Yeah, when I was in college, I enjoyed reading a lot of Allen Ginsberg's poetry.
Yeah, this is a lot kind of erotic poetry.
Yeah,
you've gotten yourself into there.
Love poem that I sent to my beautiful wife Cheryl.
No, it was something that you sent to someone you were having a digital affair with.
With digits?
I don't know. They call it a digital affair. I don't think it was ever consummated.
That's as far as we ever went.
Yeah, I think so. She was a reporter, and you were running for president at the time, and a married man. But maybe not the best judgment. But let's not judge your actions. Let's judge the actual
some people
poetry.
Keep their fat mouths shut.
Is that a new poem?
I'm working on it.
Also, you have information about these pardons. I said one of these turkeys was named Gobble.
Yeah.
Is it not possible there haven't been a bunch of them named Gobble at this point?
In the history of the National Thanksgiving Turkey Pardon presentation, there has only been one turkey named Gobble, and it happened today.
That is ridiculous.
That's insane.
That's pretty cool.
How is that possible?
Insane. So they went back to
They don't like puns.
The formal pardon started in 1989 with George H.W. Bush, and but they've been going back to 1947.
What is that? They weren't official before?
I guess
so. They go, hey, he's pardoned, and they just like cook him up. It's only since 89.
Well, you're pardoned. Now get in my pot. Yummy.
You're both delicious.
By the way,
yes,
right now available on my TikTok shop, the rotisserie unit for the turkey. You remember Ronco and they had the
yes,
set
I
it
do.
and forget it?
Set it and forget
Well, this is just like that. I found a warehouse full of them.
Mm-hmm.
Changed the name.
And that's available on Ronald Reagan's TikTok shop.
Yes.
Ronco. You don't have to change the name.
Well, I had to put a dash in it or I'd get sued by Ron's estate.
Yeah.
Mr.
And
Popeil.
You probably know him. You're both up there in heaven, I would imagine.
Not him.
It was that pocket fisherman.
That's
You
right.
got him.
It got
was just,
snagged.
Come on. Just,
Too many people were hurt.
That's right. I got a pocket fisherman, and I never liked fishing in my life.
What'd you do with it?
Well, I went fishing once, and it broke. Because it was a piece of plastic. It wasn't going to work. You notice they're not still around anymore for a reason.
What about the hair in the can?
Oh, no, I never
I
tried
loved
it.
that
I had a
spray.
full head of hair back then.
Oh.
Wasn't it just like, what do you call it? Like silly string, right?
I think so.
No, it was like fine hairs somehow.
No, it was like a version of silly string.
It wasn't. I swear,
It was-
because I looked into it because I was so fascinated by it. It was this type of like powder that would attach to itself and create like hair-like structure.
How do we know that that is not exactly what silly string is?
Yeah.
Silly string is like puffy and
Yeah, no, I'm not saying
weird.
it's exactly silly string. I'm just saying silly string
It's
is the
adjacent.
platform. And then they tweaked it to make that fake hair.
They made the hole that comes out of smaller.
Is that stuff still around?
I don't think so.
I'd
spray
love to
on
get it.
hair?
I want to give it a shot.
It might be.
I'm
It is.
seeing
It's
it.
at Ulta. I've seen stuff. I've seen some things.
Is that
You've
for
seen some
ladies
things?
with bald spots?
Exactly. That's why you don't. Is because
Oh, I
women
see
take
one for
care of
men
that.
right here. Yeah, I see one.
Hair in a can?
I do. Actually, I see some here.
I don't even know if that was Ronco, to be honest with you. Was it?
It was Ron Popeil.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
in between Set It and Forget It, the turkey rotisserie, he was like, oh, okay, I'll do the hair thing.
Oh, you get some from
I
Temu.
loved infomercials.
Oh, that's
for a
what I
long
want. I
time.
want hair in a can from Temu.
$13.
Yeah.
Temu. Let's get it.
What's it cost here? 14?
I'm seeing like 80, anywhere from like 80 to like
I want
30.
That's what I want for Christmas. George Clark. I want a hair in a can.
Copy.
Thank you.
And they do share some ingredients: silly string and hair in a can.
Oh,
It's just propellant.
are there ingredients that aren't the propellant?
Talc as well. TALC.
Oh, there's talc in there as well.
All right,
No, you don't
so-
want
All
that.
right. So, would you
Stabilizer.
like to apologize to me, George, or the audience first?
No, I'll apologize to stabilizers everywhere.
Alex Williams says it's a full house through downtown.
Yeah, lots of volume out there today, Eric. We're also watching for some more rain to move in. That won't help the situation out there. Right now, we're watching the jam start southbound right at the I-85 400 merge. About 24 minutes to travel from there down to I-20. 75-85 northbound also packed in. Highway 166 Langford Parkway for the ride up into Midtown. And long-standing trouble still causing issues over on 285 on the west side. Stephanie Stallworth.
Yes, 285 headed northbound, trying to get yourself up towards I-20, still jammed in now from right around Greenbrier, heading up towards Cascade. Left lane still blocked for you there. We'd say take downtown connector, but that's also slow from Langford, heading all the way through downtown through Midtown. This update brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age, system, make, or model. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
With our weather extremes, I wanted windows that would stand the test of time. Hi, it's meteorologist Glenn Burns, and I found them. I love my Infinity from Marvin Fiberglass Windows from North Georgia Replacement Windows. I was blown away. They're energy efficient and incredibly durable. 8 times stronger than vinyl, so they last. Experience the fiberglass difference in your home or in their new Alpharetta showroom.
Infinity from Marvin, replacement windows, yeah!
The Lloyd Advisory Group has a question for you. Is your retirement inflation proof? Here's what we mean. In retirement, chances are you're on a fixed income with unpredictable expenses. So how do you not run out of money when the cost of just about everything continues to go up? You inflation-proof it. Financial advisor Mark Lloyd and the team at Lloyd Advisory Group can show you ways to help fight inflation so it doesn't outpace your income. Call us today at 770-766-5611. Inflation can take a huge chunk out of your retirement savings, but it doesn't have to. With some simple planning, inflation can go from being a major disruption to a minor annoyance. Call Mark Lloyd and the team at Lloyd Advisory Group now to start inflation-proofing your retirement today. 770-766-5611. That's 770-766-5611. Insurance products and services are offered through the Lloyd Advisory Group. Investing involves risk, including the potential loss of principal.
Hey guys, are you striking out in the bedroom? Because pills like Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra just don't work anymore. Here's how Choice Men's Health is solving PE and ED issues. Meet Dr. Katz, the expert in men's health.
Hi, I'm Dr. Katz, Chief Medical Director at Choice Men's Health. Choice Men's Health offers safe, custom-blended medications designed to fit your needs. There is no pain or surgery. It doesn't matter how old you are or if you have diabetes, high blood pressure, or prostate issues. Not a problem. It's safe and affordable for everyone. You'll see results in 15 minutes guaranteed, or you don't pay anything. Solve the problem of ED and PE now.
For a limited time, your initial consultation and first treatment are free. Call now, 404-400-1170. That's 404-400-1170. To claim your initial consultation and first treatment for free. Call Choice Men's Health now. 404-400-1170.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 4:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by Hoffman Financial Group. Our top local story, it's happening now. An Amber Alert in Clayton County for a 2-month-old boy who police say may be in extreme danger. Roma Williams was abducted by his father, 25-year-old Tariq Williams, who's accused of assaulting the boy's mother. They were last seen in a silver 2017 Volkswagen Passat. Police say it was traveling toward I-75. Williams may be heading to Florida. Anyone with information should contact Clayton County Police. We have pictures up now on our website and the WSB Radio app. It is 68 degrees in Atlanta. Will there be another round of storms tonight? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast coming up. As we watch for possible storms in metro Atlanta through this evening, residents of Houston are cleaning up storm damage. There are no injuries from what was likely a tornado earlier today. Several homes are damaged from downed trees. The Georgia High School Association lifts the suspension of just 4 of 39 Gainesville High School football players today after an on-field brawl, despite an impassioned plea today from Gainesville football coach Josh Niblett.
Almost 30 years. I've been a head coach for 26 years. It's the first time I've ever been a part of something like this.
In a 9-1 vote, the GHSA lifts the suspension of 4 defensive players, including 5-star linebacker Xavier Griffin. 35 players, though, will remain sidelined for Friday's playoff matchup with top-ranked Langston Hughes. A Conyers police lieutenant is under arrest and charged with theft by deception. The GBI is called in to investigate 36-year-old Jesus Cadena after Conyers police reported a possible theft in mid-October. Cadena is accused of using his position with the department to get a charitable donation from a Home Depot store, saying it was for the police department, but they say he kept the items for himself. A search warrant leads to the recovery of the property at the officer's home. A civil rights leader convicted of killing a Fulton County Sheriff's deputy almost 25 years ago dies in prison.
He was known as H. Rap Brown when he fought for civil rights as a member of the Black Panther Party. He was later convicted of fatally shooting Deputy Ricky Kinchin and wounding Deputy Algernon English, who testified at his trial. Before then, Brown converted to Islam and changed his name to Jamil Abdullah Alamin. His attorneys say the 82-year-old died after prolonged medical decline. Former Atlanta mayor and civil rights leader Andrew Young insists while Brown was known for his militant behavior, his nonviolent acts helped the movement along. Judd Hickenbotham, 95.5 WSB.
More than half a dozen Georgians are indicted with taking part in a scheme to sell counterfeit items online. The group ran 3 private Facebook groups with thousands of followers where customers could buy counterfeit items. One was called Michelle's Private Group, which was the largest of the 3. The other 2 were Susie's Pretty Things and Danielle's Private Group. They were selling a long list of fake brands. A total of 7 people are indicted. 2 people indicted on racketeering and theft by receiving charges in a scheme to steal phones. According to the Attorney General's office, according to the Attorney General's organized retail crime unit, 32-year-old Ivan Robert Stewart of Atlanta, who previously worked for UPS, stole packages of T-Mobile phones and accessories from a Metro Atlanta UPS hub. He then allegedly transferred several of those stolen packages to 28-year-old Charlene Gatlin of Snellville, who delivered the items to other unindicted co-conspirators. The White House is touting what it calls tremendous progress in the effort to end Russia's nearly 4-year war against Ukraine. CBS White House correspondent Weijia Zhang reports there's no immediate reaction so far from Russia.
We know that President Trump spoke at that ceremony for those turkeys, and he said that he thought he was very close to reaching a final deal. He also signaled that even though it's not done yet, that the teams are getting there.
It is now 4:34 and time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple Team Traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Hey, Bill, we're still watching some slow traffic where it has been raining up in through Marietta, Kennesaw, and Ackworth. There is a crash, 75 northbound, impacting the left lane right where the express lanes dump out onto 75 north of Wade Green Road, exit 273. 75 southbound also on the brakes from South Marietta Parkway trying to get onto I-285. Once you hit 285 southbound, brake lights will find you from South Atlanta Road down to I-20. Northbound still a mess, leaving Langford Parkway up to that left lane crash on 285 north, the inner loop right at I-20, exit number 10. And we have some new trouble now on 85 heading into Midtown, Stephanie Stallworth.
Yes, at 85 southbound ride, right before you ramp to 75 north, in the right lane. Finally got some help on board there. Got a vehicle stopped in the roadway, the right lane, not that exit ramp. Exit ramp is still good, but you're extra heavy heading all the way down through Midtown to downtown. Northbound delays Langford heading in through the Grady Curve. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
This is WSB meteorologist Christina Upwards. Cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms for the rest of this evening into tonight. Some of these storms may be capable of damaging wind gusts as well as frequent lightning and heavy downpours. Lows will be in the mid-50s tomorrow. Sunny skies, breezy, cooling down, highs in the mid-60s, and temperatures continue to drop into the low 30s by Thursday morning.
Storm tracker radar showing scattered rain showers moving through Metro Atlanta right now. Nothing severe at this hour. It's 63 in Marietta and in Douglasville, 68 in Peachtree City. More news at 5 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Your home. There is so much more to love thanks to TE Certified. It's Chris Chandler with Josh, the local owner of TE Certified. And what does that mean, love your home?
It means that you feel safe and comfortable in your own home. And the way we do that is by fixing your lights, fixing your outlets, fixing your air conditioner and your plumbing so that you don't have any leaks, you don't have any sparks, and your house is comfortable all year round.
TE Certified is here to help you love your home.
TE Certified, we love your home.
Our team's 2025 study of retirees found that happy retirees are 2 times more likely versus unhappy retirees to simply have a written retirement plan. Just think, you may be able to double your likelihood of happiness by simply taking an hour to sit down and put pen to paper. If you'd like a financial advisor to help you tackle the trickier questions that need answers, reach out to our team at yourwealth.com. That's YOUR wealth.com.
A DUI conviction might cost you your license. Get the DUI lawyer, GeorgeStein.com.
Comcast Business is celebrating the holidays by giving your business the $1,000 holiday bonus when you switch to a gig speed internet package. Just imagine the thousands of possibilities of a $1,000 prepaid card. Like possibility number 12, the new laptop for the office holiday hero. Or possibility number 108, smart speakers to deck those hallways. Or possibility number 192, new equipment for the new year. Or possibility number 555, Bluetooth holiday lights for office decor. Switch to Comcast Business, designed for 100% reliability with business internet and wireless connect, plus advanced cybersecurity And now get the $1,000 holiday bonus. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Ends 12/14/25. New customers only with 2-year agreement. Requires qualifying gig package. Other restrictions apply.
There's a lot of the Christmas tree in the lobby is stunning. But I got to say, the other Christmas trees around the building, a little half-assed.
See the lonely one upstairs? There's no one around.
There's no one around.
Just
There's
a
just two
beautiful
large.
little tree.
Yeah, that one's all right, but there's nothing going on around it.
Well, you know what it is?
The
It's
one
too
over
early.
by Shady Acres, please.
It's too early. We shouldn't have these Christmas trees up yet. That's why they're lonely.
I'm saying some of them are beautiful. The one in the lobby is beautiful. And nobody's on the second floor doing anything, so that's going to be a lonely tree no matter what. But the one over here on our floor, you got a bunch of. It's not. Every time I walk by it, I'm like, oh, I got to redo this. It's like too many bulbs in one area, and then you got to put fake presents underneath it, or else it's just sitting there, standing on the floor.
Yeah, wrap some
like
empty boxes.
Yeah, like how? I don't know.
And we'll get some of Shelly's headphones. We'll put those underneath.
That's
it.
right.
Oh, wrap them.
Everybody gets headphones.
That work in one ear.
So most interesting headline I saw today, although it's not from today, it's November 20th. This is from Smoking Gun. Cops rescue large tortoise from drug house. I don't know if we'll read through. I don't know if the tortoise was dealing the drugs, doing the drugs. Along with felony narcotics counts, a Florida woman has been charged with animal cruelty after cops executing a search warrant found a large tortoise, I call them turtles, living among piles of trash and debris.
Not here. We call them turtle.
In her ramshackle property.
Uh-huh.
I call him a tortoise. The raid Tuesday, Clearwater home, I won't say her name, was triggered by the suspect's prior sale of ecstasy to an undercover officer. See what happens? See, you do that.
Only
the next
God
thing
can
you know,
judge me.
Okay, that's between. There's going to be a jury first. But while going through the residence, police found the tortoise in a trash-strewn room which had no roof and was falling as a structure.
Oh, no.
It's fine. The turtles live outside.
Or failing as a structure. Additionally, there was no signs of food or water supply provided for the tortoise.
All right, that's my bad.
The reptile had been living for more than 10 years at the home and was left by the deceased homeowner. Now, we are lucky enough to have the turtle's lawyer. This is animal lawyer Gus Scrub. We've had him on before.
Oh.
Gus, this seems a little unbelievable, but you're actually representing the tortoise, the turtle here. I'm sorry.
I'm not sure what's unbelievable about it. The tortoise certainly needs representation, and I'm glad to do it.
The tortoise needs representation in what? I've got mixed minus going crazy in my headphones. But as far as what? Why would a turtle need a lawyer?
We are bringing a lawsuit against the police there's a number of things, starting with the initial...
Wait, hold. What? You're bringing a lawsuit against the police, not against the drug lady who abandoned the turtle.
That's right, because I need a lawyer.
All right, hold on just one moment.
No, not at all. No, that was a good relationship. That was a perfect relationship. No, the lawsuit is against the police for the way you got to think about the way.
Wait a minute, that was a good relationship between. Hold on 1 second. Is the audience hearing this the way I'm hearing it?
I sure hope not.
I think so.
If they're not here, I will be a professional and go through this if the audience isn't hearing this.
Why don't we have Gus call in the next segment?
We're going to have to, you know what? I know this is very important to you. And the reason we don't have an echo is because we can't hear you speak either. But I am fascinated by why a turtle needs a lawyer.
Well, sometimes they run shell companies.
Yes, Tim. I'm so close to my holiday. And why wouldn't you want me to have a good holiday, Tim Andrews?
Yeah.
Just this show.
I thought I would lighten up because we had a little technical difficulty there. I know.
But
throw that out there.
That was good.
Wordplay.
Yeah,
that's
the obvious
That's
one.
making something worse. Wordplay.
Yeah.
So, how's it going there, Gus? You working out? You called the
seem
cell.
like y'all want to talk to me, which is fine.
Well, you're dead.
No, she's not dead.
I thought the lady was dead.
No, she's not dead.
Oh.
Where did you get that?
The deceased owner of the home.
Yeah.
No, that was her father or something.
Exactly,
So
stupid.
She took it over.
All right.
Well, I'll let her go out. You want to go after Tim Andrews?
That's right, because y'all can't even get your stuff right.
You got any meth left?
I mean, I got a little bit.
All right, we'll talk later.
Okay.
It was ecstasy and cocaine. I believe.
I mean, those are good combos.
And DMP.
You know, those tortoises.
What's DMP?
DMP.
Did not participate or did not play. You know those tortoises
DMP.
And those turtles can live for a really long time. So
I know it. I've been waiting
years.
for it to croak. You think I want to take care of this piece of crap turtle?
Is Gus
it
Grubb
was cute
with
when
us?
it was small.
Gus is a new turtle phone. So.
Okay, Gus Grubb.
Part of the reason that they do live for so long is the drugs. The drugs are something that tortoises, people don't know this, but tortoises need those drugs. And that was part of the great symbiotic relationship that my client had.
So turtles like drugs, like ecstasy is what you're saying. This helps them live for such a long time.
Absolutely. And what they need is a good home like my client had, Bill had. His name is Bill, by the way.
Wait. Who was the tortoise?
The dead
turtle.
one.
No, the dead. What are you talking about?
Somebody died.
Dead one. Your father died 10 years ago. It's not part of the story, other than the fact
Eric,
that
she's on drugs.
he had a damn turtle, and you didn't take care of it, and you've been busted, and now the turtle suddenly has a representative who's. Is this one of those Stockholm Syndrome things where the turtle that's being abused forms some sort of loving relationship with the abuser?
Loved me.
Is that possible, Gus, Attorney Grubb?
Bill has no beef at all with her.
Bill,
but apparently she does with him. But this is new. We might have a second lawsuit on our hands. At this point in time, though, it is just with the police because of the bad treatment that my client received.
I thought that your client was sent to like an aquarium somewhere. How is that bad treatment?
Well, it's bad treatment because the home that he had was in the home where he had access to all of the ecstasy that he needed. But the real issue is the public humiliation that he experienced during the raid. They basically took everyone out of the home. They had my client in the front yard. They were putting handcuffs or trying to put handcuffs on him for 40 minutes.
Okay.
They tried
All right.
to put handcuffs on, and they couldn't.
That seems
Eventually,
absurd.
they just put him on his back. How embarrassing! How humiliating is that? You're lying there on your back. You're flailing your arms about. This kind of cruel treatment by the police is what really is what the core issue is.
I've got to say, if that's true, I think that they went too far because in reality, what was the chances that he was going to flee?
Well, he could try, and evading that arrest would have created a whole separate set of problems.
Certainly.
And really, honestly, some of the police in Clearwater would have had trouble keeping up with him. I've seen the police, and there would have been an issue. There would have been a foot race that it could have gone on for minutes, and
would have further.
I can't imagine how horrible that would have turned out. I don't like the idea of. At some point, my client really just went inside his shell and cooperated to the best that he could. And then when they got him to the police station, there was hours of knocking on the shell. Is anyone in there? Oh, come on.
How do I know you're not just making this up? It's possible that you're just making this up.
My client
Your
told
client
me,
is a
we
turtle.
communicated all of this.
How do you
Just so you know, I sold
My
this
client-
lawyer meth.
Whoa. This lady, Gus.
I mean, you want to take his word for it, you go ahead, but
Hold on
you're
now.
making
I
a
thought
big
Gus was
mistake.
your friend. Gus, is that true? That she
Of
sold
course
you?
it's not true. No.
So-
there's
Oh,
never
exactly
been a
what you'd
transaction.
say
I
if you were questioned
do
about
not know
meth.
this woman.
You wouldn't. This is the woman that was, according to you, treating your client well with her meth.
Absolutely.
And
yes, but
filth.
we have never met. I've only met with my client. I have never met this woman. I don't know who she is. We don't have an
met
issue
you.
with her. Well,
So-
now we do.
So
Behind
you're
the
saying
dumpsters at the pig at the Piggly Wiggly.
I think what Gus is saying is that he gets his meth from somebody
Oh,
else.
from some
I believe her,
hoity-toity
Eric.
place.
I
where
believe-
people from New York City get their meth.
She's absolutely right. I mean, Gus called in. I mean, he didn't even have a working phone at first. I mean, how
I
legit of a
know.
lawyer
and
is he?
also, isn't it possible that this is a guy living on another plane when
Absolutely.
he's when
See what I'm
he's
saying?
representing turtles?
Wait a second. I'm not living in another plane. I'm living in the back of a Lincoln. So,
So the
I'm
cases
afraid-
are not going all that well lately.
Yeah, no, it's working very well.
Well, now you've got All right. Well, good luck to you in your case. And what is
Appreciate
it that
that.
you want?
Thank you.
You want from the cops? You want a home for this?
We
Turtle?
want an apology. Really, we want an apology more than anything. A public apology and $50,000 in damages.
And that'll go to you, right? I mean, the turtle doesn't have any ability.
After my fees, there will be a certain amount available to my client for living expenses.
See,
what am I going to get?
Pay him off in lettuce?
Jail time.
Yes, absolutely.
You need to get your own. You need to get a lawyer that represents people.
Well, dang it, I don't know where they are.
Well,
get an iguana. They're better pets.
This wasn't her pet.
I'm sick of these reptiles. They don't do nothing but try to get warm.
At least she didn't kill it. I mean, 10 years it was around, right?
Believe me, I tried.
Gus
These
Grubb,
tortoises
all right,
like
we got a
to
break.
live.
Well, you tried. I don't want to hear about it. All right.
Whoops, I left this expired meth on the floor.
Does meth expire? Does meth expire?
Oh, have you not checked the label on the back?
I didn't know that. I didn't know you had to.
That's why I'm the best, because I check the dates.
There's a best use date on meth.
Absolutely.
I didn't know that.
A sell-by date.
Mr. Grubb, we appreciate your good work.
And I thank you.
Alex Williams says 20 West is slow into Douglasville.
Yep, and we found the reason why, Eric, is a left lane crash. Car ran into the guardrail here, and it has got that left lane blocked. 20 westbound, Lee Road, exit 41 in Lithia Springs. Delays stretch back toward the theme park at Riverside Parkway. 20 eastbound, not much better. That ride is slow as well from Thornton Road, passing Fulton Industrial Boulevard over to I-285, exit number 51. And finally, some better news on I-285, trying to get up to that West Freeway, Stephanie Stallworth.
Yeah, finally got it out of that left lane. It was 285 northbound, right at the I-20 interchange. So everything's out in the Gore area. Still some flashing lights, but all lanes reopen. Hopefully getting a little bit of relief for you in that backups coming up from right around Langford Parkway still as you head northbound. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Buying a new car? Need help fixing your current car? What's the safest car for a first-time buyer? The Car Guys have the answer. Join Shelley Winter and automotive expert Kevin Deutsch this and every Saturday at 12 for all your car needs. The Car Guys, presented by Butler Lexus of South Atlanta, Saturdays at noon on 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
The holidays are here, friends, so let my friends at Publix help you save money by shopping the buy one, get one deals every week. Hey, it's Mark Aaron back with you. BOGOs galore at your neighborhood Publix supermarkets. Check out the BOGO deals before you shop, by the way. Expert tip. You can find the weekly ad online at Publix.com or in the Publix app. My favorite experience at Publix are the BOGOs. Free item must be of equal or lesser value, of course. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Hi, I'm Dylan, your friend and jeweler at Shane Company. As a customer service specialist, I love helping couples find their dream engagement ring. And guess what? I just got engaged, so it was fun to create one myself. First, my fiance tried on a bunch of ring styles and she was drawn to a classic diamond pave setting. Then we looked at different diamond shapes from pear to oval to cushion. She fell in love with a princess cut. At Shane Company, you can create a one-of-a-kind ring and get it in days, not weeks. Because a friend wants you to have a magical holiday proposal. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Beaver Toyota and Beaver Mazda present Atlanta's original Black Friday silent sale. Here's what's up. On Thanksgiving Day, over 800 cars and trucks will be marked with the lowest price we would ever sell them for. This is it. This is the big one. Don't you miss it.
You need a real vacation, one where you can truly disconnect and be present. I'm Richard with Lux and Rome Travel. I take the stress out of planning so you can focus on relaxing, enjoying, and making memories that last a lifetime. From European family adventures to luxury cruises, we design trips tailored just for you. Be present on your dream vacation with Lux and Rome. Book today at luxrome.com. That's LuxeRoam.com. That's luxrome.com.
What you walk on in your home should be wonderful.
Hi, I'm Michael, proud founder of Authentic Hardwood Flooring. Are your worn-out floors on Santa's naughty list? If you're hosting this holiday, get beautiful new floors in time for the holiday get-togethers. Our promise is to make the flooring process painless for you. Our focus is to make your flooring perfect.
Authentic Hardwood Flooring offers high-quality craftsmanship with an exceptional customer experience. AuthenticHardwoodFlooring.com.
When you get hurt on the job, workers' comp should cover lost wages, medical bills, rehabilitation therapy, and more. But the system doesn't make it easy.
Get the strong arm. Call attorney John Foy and Associates.
It pays to know what you're entitled to.
You know, every year there's that one house on the street that looks amazing. Well, this year it is mine. I'm Chris Chandler. Wise Guys Pro Wash keeps my home clean. Now they make it shine this holiday season. They install lights along my roof line so cleanly that even in daylight you barely notice them. Till I'm ready to plug them in, the whole house lights up then. Wise Guys Lights handles everything. Install, maintenance, and takedown. And right now, first-time customers who mention me, Chris Chandler, save $150 when installed. Spots are filling fast. Don't wait. Book now at wiseguyslights.com.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. And you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
So did you say Eric Erickson and J.D. Vance are spatting on X?
I wouldn't say they were spatting, but they were definitely disagreeing. They weren't like,
What's a spat?
trying to. Well, they were. Spat. I feel like people
a
are trying
spat
to.
is a light disagreement. Spat's
Is it
not
light?
like-
Okay, I
Yeah,
always
it's a spat.
I
It's
always
like a-
assumed that spat meant that you're escalating.
Because
against
you're
each other.
thinking somebody's spitting in somebody's face.
I guess, yeah. Well, it wasn't really a spat.
Wasn't really a spat.
yeah, it was more like a disagreement. They were disagreeing politely with each other. It wasn't like some
Is
of the
Vance
internet.
going to be on Erickson's show?
Yes, yeah.
So they can have the spat. We should have Erickson on. 'Cause my guess is I would be on Vance's side, because if they're disagreeing on Ukraine, then I would love to know. I would love to. I don't understand why conservatives are so into NATO. From my worldview, a conservative should have a natural disfavor or abhorrence for NATO that they have for the Department of Education. Very large, sprawling bureaucracies that become, the mission becomes NATO has to stay alive, not let's protect the West. We got to be doing something to justify this money, which means we got to be whatever. And the Department of Education, it's not about the students. It's about justifying the fact that we're a department. I don't understand why conservatives, when it comes to large, we want small government, but we still want this entity from the Cold War to decide what the planet looks like at all times. And we have full confidence as conservatives that the bureaucracy in NATO can't be questioned. This whole conversation, you have to start with, and I would ask Eric Erickson, are you going to tell me you think NATO's behavior since 1995 on the world stage has been just good and honest and what's right for the world? Because I would totally disagree with that. Putin is Putin, and all the bad that comes with Putin is real. I'm not denying it. But I still think this was started by NATO way back in 2005.
Well, the conversation will be happening soon.
Yeah, well, we should get Eric. I'd love to have him on to tell me why. Tell me why it's important to my grandkid, who's 4, that we keep fighting over there or supplying what's needed for fighting. Alex Williams says there's a crash on 75 in Kennesaw.
Yeah, it's been in the left lane, Eric. They just got it to the left shoulder, 75 northbound, north of Wade Green Road, exit 273, right where the express lanes dump out. And it's added to the I-75 northbound delays coming out of Marietta back toward Highway 5, 575 northbound, a little sluggish up into Woodstock. And now a crash in McDonough, 75 north in Henry County at Highway 155, exit 216. That's been in 2 right lanes. Use Highway 42 as an alternate. Still jammed up on I-20 toward Lithia Springs, Stephanie Stallworth.
You're trying to get yourself over towards that crash. It's 20 headed west as you head out towards Lee Road, so you're going to be watching for that. It was on the left lane. Looks like it's on the left shoulder as you head through the area here pretty soon. Otherwise, West Freeway, usual volume, east and westbound. This update brought to you by Publix. There are BOGOs galore at your neighborhood Publix supermarkets. Save when you shop the latest buy one, get one free items. Deals on your favorites await. Free item must be of equal or lesser price. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
He's not just the guy hanging out at TE Certified Trucks, he's also the guy behind the TE Certified business. It's Chris Chandler here with Josh, the local owner of TE Certified Electrical Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling.
That's right. TE Certified is locally owned and operated, and I live in the community that we serve. And I personally use TE Certified for all our electrical, plumbing, and HVAC services.
TE Certified, we love your home.
New investigations break on Channel 2 Action News. We get problems solved, plain and simple. Every day we follow the facts.
Started digging, only to find...
Getting you the answers you need now.
We have live. Team 2 comes.
Channel 2 never stops advocating for you.
An investigation regarding your tax dollars.
We're more than just Atlanta's news.
A warning for consumers regarding...
We've got your back all over North Georgia. See what's new, live, every day at 4, 5, and 6 on Channel 2 Action News.
So you're losing your hair and you need a simple solution that works, but you want the best. It's Mark Aram here. Modern technology, top-rated physicians. You want something that's guaranteed to work. Guys, you need Advanced Hair. Advanced Hair's completely redefined hair restoration, from the experience itself to the unmatched results they produce. Receding hairline, bald spot, thinning hair, address them all with a simple one-day treatment in a calm, relaxed environment with experienced pros. Advanced Hair has performed tens of thousands of breakthrough advanced FUE treatments, and get this, your own natural hair begins to regrow the very next day. No one else in Atlanta can offer the advanced FUE found at Advanced Hair. Fix your hair loss today, starting with your free consultation, and you'll also get $500 off if you move forward. Call 470-660-HAIR. Refine your hairline with the team that's redefined hair restoration. And don't forget to ask about that Advanced Hair Guarantee, 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
1-877 Cars for Kids. K-A-R-S Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS.
Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
News, weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
At 5 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio with our top local story. An organization that helps manage real estate and other civil court filings in Georgia is the victim of a cyber attack.
The cyber threat is serious enough to force the Georgia Superior Court Clerk's Cooperative Authority to take down its website and online services temporarily. That's resulting in statewide service disruptions for Superior Court clerks trying to process certain real estate filings, even notary and verification services. There's no timeline yet for getting things back online. A group calling itself Devman claims responsibility for the cyber attack. Jennifer Perry, 95.5 WSB.
65 degrees in Atlanta. The rain moving through now. When does it move out? And when does it turn frigid? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. This is all new at 5 o'clock. Some Georgia foster care services are suspended or eliminated because of funding problems.
More than 11,000 Georgia children are served by the foster care system, and news that some service contracts are being terminated comes as great concern to many advocates like State Representative Mary Margaret Oliver.
We need to know how we can improve this financial responsibility we have.
A spokesperson for the Georgia Department of Human Services says care costs have jumped in recent years and supplemental federal funds have decreased, leading to a more than $85 million program deficit. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
Happening now, an Amber Alert issued in Clayton County for a 2-month-old boy who may be in extreme danger. Roma Williams was abducted by his father, 25-year-old Tariq Williams, who's accused of assaulting the boy's mother. They were last seen in a silver 2017 Volkswagen Passat heading toward I-75, and police say Williams may be heading to Florida. Anyone with information should contact Clayton County Police. We have pictures posted on our website and the WSB Radio app. The Gainesville High School football team will be seriously short-handed for this week's big playoff game. Most players suspended for an on-field fight will still have to sit it out.
The Georgia High School Association Board of Trustees voted to lift the suspension of just 4 Gainesville football players during the appeal hearing today. That leaves 39 players still suspended. Executive Director Tim Scott.
The coaching staff has a responsibility to keep the students on the sidelines.
Gainesville coach Josh Niblett.
When your brother doesn't have a helmet on and a guy takes a 40-yard sprint and hits him,
and sideswipes him, you're just going to stand on the sideline?
Five-star linebacker Xavier Griffin among those who'll get to play in Gainesville's playoff matchup Friday against top-ranked Langston Hughes. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
New this hour, a pedestrian is struck and killed by a train in Rockdale County. The sheriff's office says they received a call from a train conductor about 4:45 this morning in reference to a collision involving a pedestrian. It happened between Deer Drive and Earl O'Neill Park. The person who is not yet identified died at the scene. If you're going out of town for the Thanksgiving holiday, police say don't make it obvious.
The importance of making your house look as normal as possible and still lived in cannot be underestimated.
Officer Chuck McPhillamy with Marietta Police says a number of Metro Atlanta police departments allow residents to request officers to drive by their homes to make sure everything is okay. A woman is facing multiple charges after an officer-involved shooting and hostage situation in DeKalb County last week. One officer was shot in a bulletproof vest during the exchange of gunfire. 45-year-old Shakenia Patrice Thomas of Riverdale was also injured. The GBI now says she's charged with aggravated assault on a police officer. The officer who was shot did not require medical treatment. They're rivals on the football field this Friday, but for the rest of the year, Georgia and Georgia Tech team up to help Georgians.
Together, Georgia and Georgia Tech are working on the health care of all people in the state. Chris King is the Vice President of Research at UGA.
Between Tech and UGA, we account for more than $2 billion in R&D expenditures annually.
The schools are working on cell-based therapies, including bone repair, regenerative healing, and real-time cancer insights. They're also looking into how wearable technologies improve infant deliveries. Lisa Nicholas, 95.5 WSB.
It's now 5:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple team traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Hey, Bill, still watching the jam through downtown. Southbound, you jamming at the 85-400 merge. 75 from Howell Mill North Side Drive. All that pressure just trying to make your way down to I-20. Once you get past Cortlandt Street, it actually gets a little bit better. 75-85 northbound. That's all brake lights from Highway 166 Langford Parkway up to Peachtree Pine Street. 285 northbound, the interloop over on the west side. Still trying to recover from Langford Parkway up to I-20 exit 10 where that earlier crash still sits on the right shoulder. Big mess on 75 north into McDonough, Stephanie Stallworth.
Yeah, jammed up coming out of Locust Grove with travel advisory 75 northbound. Right at State Route 155, exit 216. Crash there takes down 2 right travel lanes. Stick to the left to get on by there, or try Highway 42 or State Route 155 as options. From the Coolray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast, sponsored by Shoemate, the official plumber of Atlanta. Here's meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Mostly cloudy this evening with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms. Some of the storms may be rather strong for tonight with damaging winds and frequent lightning the main impacts. Can't rule out some small hail as well. The rain moves out tomorrow, turning sunny and breezy with cooler air moving in, high 64, dropping all the way down to the mid-30s on Thursday morning, staying frigid through the afternoon with highs in the upper 40s. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, partly to mostly cloudy with morning lows in the 30s, daytime highs in the low to mid-50s.
Storm tracker radar showing some scattered rain showers moving through the metro area at this hour. At 62 in Sandy Springs, 61 in Woodstock, 67 in Riverdale. More news at 5:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hour 3 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. Yeah, this whole Ukraine, and now you have people in the Republican Party, I guess, who are against the fact that we may be getting close to shutting it down because Putin's going to get much of what he wants. But I don't really understand. Listen, if anybody wants it to go on further, number one, I want you to tell me how you win. Nobody has done that. And you got to remember this. Nobody believes it's worth going nuclear. Right? So if both sides have to stop before they start throwing nuclear bombs at each other, and so that means we stay in the conventional warfare, you tell me exactly how Ukraine wins within, say, 6 to 8 months or a year at the most, or just stop there. Just stop talking. I'm not interested. Because the problem here is what I suspect is that that NATO and our military-industrial complex never gave a damn about one Ukrainian life. I believe that they thought we can bog them down and we can hurt their military And that'll be a good thing. We'll come out 10 years later, Russia will have a weaker military because we bogged them down. Well, here's the thing about neocons. They are wrong about absolutely everything. And so what they've done, because it was pretty obvious at the beginning of this, that this was still the old World War II Russian army, not that good. But because they've had to fight the West now for 4 years, what you see is the tactics are much better. We actually have a forever war, and so they were wrong about that. And also, hey, well, they're now a much stronger military than they were 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, they're learning battle tactics
right. And
from
also,
how we fight now. It's the first drone war.
And we'll bring Bill Crane into this. Bill Crane, how are you? Here to drain the brain of Bill Crane. Do you believe that this? Have you ever believed the story that we had to get involved because if Ukraine falls, that's the end of democracy around the world? Do you believe that anybody in the military-industrial complex actually believe that?
Can I believe a different version of what you just said?
Sure, go ahead.
For about 7 years now, Vladimir Putin has been saying in numerous public forums that he believes and wants to restore the historic borders of Russia, which would include Poland, most of Eastern Europe, the Soviet bloc countries, Ukraine, Finland. And he didn't lay out a timeline or a battle plan for that, but he basically said he believes that most of those people are culturally still Russian, would do better in a Russian-based economy, blah, 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 blah. So he's made clear what his intent would be. How he gets there, of course, the most expeditious way is to take it. So I'm not disagreeing with some of the things I heard on the way in here about NATO's involvement in the front end of the war, being a progenitor, but it was Russia that rolled across the borders during the Obama administration and took the Crimean Peninsula, which is
No, hold on. Is that not where their Navy is stationed?
Yes, and it's also...
Okay, so they were going to let... We're supposed to believe Putin was going to let the port where his Navy is headquartered...
His primary submarines are headquartered there. It's not his entire Navy.
But he's going to allow that to fall into the hands possibly of NATO one day. I mean...
No, because he doesn't want it in part of what's probably going to
But that's what was going to happen, right? If Crimea stayed
Ukraine
there...
had become part of NATO. And, that's...
This war never would have happened.
That's his secondary objective, is keeping Ukraine from becoming part of the NATO country bloc.
Do you believe in the Monroe Doctrine?
Yes.
But Putin doesn't have a right to get involved in the affairs of a country.
Rounds of this conversation
1,000
before,
miles of border.
And I believe in spheres of influence, and I would we don't get to decide, but I would kind of say give the North and South America to the United States of America to be the dominant region of our influence. Hawaii kind of to the west, and Alaska to the north.
Right.
Europe is sort of subdivided, and then China and Russia split up Asia and that whole Baltic side of the world. But that isn't the way we're currently organized. There are still about 200 independent countries around the world, and when you invade a state, and that is what Ukraine was, and there was no violence really of substance. Crimea was basically just ceded to them. Then when that gets expanded to the Donbass region and the nuclear power interests and the rare earth minerals.
I have to bring this in. And I'm not, idiots are going to think I'm advocating for Putin, but I can't be controlled by idiots.
And I'm not an idiot, and I don't think you're advocating for Putin.
But what was going on in that Donbass region for a good long time was that you had these Azov people who are now a battalion. They were a street fighting force, and they hate Russian speakers. And they were terrorizing these people for a very long time. Now, is that an excuse for war? It could be. Or is there genuine concern there? Could be. But the point
and
being,
there are Ukrainian people who are
whom?
sympathetic.
Who encroached on whom?
It depends on what
NATO. Who's since the 90s? Who has gone toward the other more? NATO toward Russia or Russia toward the United States of America?
Well, if you mean countries,
encroaching.
If you mean countries joining NATO,
yes.
NATO. Yeah. There have been certainly more countries in the Scandinavian area and Eastern Europe that have left the Soviet sphere and joined NATO, in part because of that defense contract.
That is correct.
If I'm attacked, you defend me. If you, blah, 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 blah.
There's another side of that, too, by the way, for our military-industrial complex, is that when you join NATO, well, you got to have the right bullets, and you have to have the right, and guess what? They all have to be uniform. They're all made here in the United States.
In the brand old USA. Yeah.
So there's a lot of reasons for this NATO expansion. Here's another question, and I'm just asking you because you know this stuff.
I'm trying.
You're around you're around these people. Why do conservatives claim to hate bureaucracy, but if it gets big enough and it's bad enough, like NATO, they love it? I never hear conservatives talk about
their bureaucracy.
Right.
They like it.
You never hear conservatives talk about bureaucratic bloat in NATO or
the Defense Department.
Look at the Defense Department. Exactly.
I'm saying if it's an agency that they either favor or that follows their philosophy,
waste is fine.
They are okay to look the other way.
Yeah.
As a general rule. I'm not speaking for every conservative.
One more question on this, because Eric Erickson probably never be. I don't know. He's welcome to come on the show.
I was duking it out with Vice President of the parking garage. So he may be tied up.
Put up your dukes. I bet he will. I'll reach out to the other Eric. I'll reach out to him.
Because I just don't. This is my question. Because do you believe in I do not believe that. I think that the reason we got involved in this was because there was an idea on our side that this will bog down Russia and deplete their military.
I think that was there, and I also believe, particularly Poland, Soviet Georgia, which is now just Georgia, and some of the other border countries have been concerned really since the end of the Cold War, when missile silos got emptied out, when nuclear warheads that used to be there are gone and we don't know where they are. And I'm not saying Russia has them, but they're just gone, which means they're probably on the black market somewhere. They've been concerned about their national long-term security, and a lot of them don't have, Ukraine did, but a lot of them don't have much of a standing military.
Right. Well, here's my thing with that. I have to, and he's a controversial figure now, but Pink Floyd's Roger Waters once said, if Putin goes into Poland, well, that's it. It's World War III. Like, there's no accommodating Putin going into Poland. I don't buy into this, by the way. I do not believe
people
that,
didn't think, including Chamberlain, that Hitler would go into Poland.
Well, there was a little more evidence from Hitler at that point.
There was, but more than a few times regarding Ukraine and elsewhere, Vladimir Putin has not honored agreements he signed. I'm not saying we're blameless.
What about the Minsk agreements?
I'm not as expert on you.
All right, this was in 2014. Signed 2 of them. Who was the lady who ran Germany forever? I'm blanking on her name.
Merkel, right?
Yeah, Merkel gave a few years ago gave an interview to Der Spiegel, which I think is
their version of the New York Times.
Right, and she said in there, when we signed the Minsk agreement, the only reason we did it is we knew Ukraine wasn't quite ready and we weren't ready, and we knew that we would buy ourselves a little time. It's out there in public.
And again, a lot of what you said about NATO being a bureaucracy, particularly as it related to countries not putting money into the weapon systems and the U.S. carrying the load there for the better part of the last 30 years, I completely agree with.
And also, but we make money from that.
Well,
there's a reason.
The United States government doesn't make money from that with defense contracts.
Oh, I thought it was
people
Estonian.
People who give money to politicians
that is
make
correct.
money from.
That is correct.
And that's the important thing. One more question, even though I said the last one was it. Do you agree with me that neither side believes that they can go nuclear because of this?
I believe both are apprehensive because once that first weapon is fired, it is kind of the end of it all.
Anybody who wants it to continue is saying conventional warfare. Is there any chance?
I agree with your premise that when I was sitting down that this needs to wrap it up in 5 or 6 months, or there needs to there's too much.
They've lost.
Yeah,
we don't like it, but Putin has won.
Yeah.
Now, do thousands more Ukrainians have to die before you make the deal?
What does Ukraine have to give up to have something in the way of a lasting
They're going to have to give up the Donbass. And
I
you know
agree.
what? I think there's a chance that civil war breaks out in Ukraine after this is over. Nobody's talked about it because the Azovs do have the, I don't want, they got a lot of Nazis in there. And they're nationalist.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not going to like any deal that Zelensky makes with Russia. So there's a chance of that
Zelensky's
going
not
on.
universally popular in his country. The war has propped him up in the same way that in Israel, Bibi has been.
Well,
Bibi Netanyahu has been able to maintain power and stay in office.
And he's losing his popularity, right? And this is another thing that bothers me, is that we get no coverage of the scandal that's going on in Ukraine right now. And the reason that Zelensky is so close to signing this deal that is not all that different from deals he said no to in the past
is what you
because
just said.
His popularity is on the skids,
wane.
and people don't want to fight for him anymore because, and this was evidence from the very beginning, people said that is a corrupt nation and they will skim off a lot of money from what we're sending over there.
Joe Biden ring a bell.
And that's exactly what's happened.
Leave
and
me out of it.
there's a guy,
I'd like to, sir.
This guy's got a golden toilet, everything you need for a scandal. Bill, How come CNN doesn't cover that scandal? How come Fox News doesn't cover that scandal? And don't say it's another country. This is very important. We've given $180 billion.
Our news media has become very timid in a number of ways, partly due to the way they have to deal with this White House. But they just don't. They're not as emboldened as they once were.
I think that they also don't want to lose their favorite source from the
Pentagon.
From the Pentagon. And so if they say, hey, go quiet on this one, they just do what they're told. Alex Williams says 20 West is still crowded into Douglasville.
All due to this crash in the left lane in Lithia Springs. Eric, 20 westbound, Lee Road, exit 41. That's the reason you're all bunched up. Pretty much now back to Fulton Industrial Boulevard. Eastbound delays continue out of Lithia Springs over to the west side perimeter. We're checking on a new slow zone. We'll see if we can get a camera flipped around here. 285 westbound, the Interloop southeast leg of the perimeter past Flat Shoals, exit number 48. DOT says crash cleared in McDonough. 75 north, Highway 155, exit 216, but we're seeing the delays out of Locust Grove. Now we got to check I-75 northwest of town with the help of Stephanie Stallworth.
It's a wet pavement ride for you out there. 75 headed northbound. The earlier trouble out past Wade Green off on the left shoulder still draws some attention. Lots of backup. So as you come out of Marietta, it's 575 southbound incident on the right shoulder. Still draws some attention as well. Has you on the brakes approaching Sixes Road. This update sponsored by Macy's Backstage. Macy's Backstage is a whole department inside your Macy's store where you can find so many holiday essentials, all for under $25. Don't wait. Find a location at macy'sbackstage.com. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
When traffic
No
hits,
traffic getting through in either direction.
the Triple Team Traffic Center has you covered.
Even the bridge over 75 is being held.
Your source for Atlanta's traffic out of Spaghetti Junction along 285 westbound and a crash on Peachtree Boulevard 141 southbound before 285. Brought to you by the Cool Ray Lifetime Parts and Labor Warranty.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
When Bill and Margaret got engaged years ago, they were just starting out and bought the best ring they could afford. Fast forward 30 years. Bill decided this Christmas was the time to show his wife Margaret just how special she truly is. Enlisting the help of his 2 daughters and my friends at Terra Fine Jewelry, Bill selected a beautiful 2.5-carat diamond to give to commemorate their years of laughter and love. Make this Christmas special for the one you love. Visit Terra Fine Jewelry Company in Beaufort, where love stories begin and never end.
WSB Atlanta, WSB BFM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before, protecting America, fighting for you. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
You know, every year there's that one house on the street that looks amazing. Well, this year it is mine. I'm Chris Chandler. Wise Guys Pro Wash keeps my home clean. Now they make it shine this holiday season. They install lights along my roof line so cleanly that even in daylight you barely notice them. Till I'm ready to plug them in, the whole house lights up then. Wise Guys Lights handles everything. Install, maintenance, and takedown. And right now, first-time customers who mention me, Chris Chandler, save $150 when installed. Spots are filling fast. Don't wait. Book now at wiseguyslights.com.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Priority Men's Medical Center restores your love life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Priority Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Priority Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 404-885-8885. 404-885-8885. To restore your love life in just one visit, call now. 404-885-8885.
Tired of junk piling up? Call Dump Daddy. Driveway safe dumpsters, same-day delivery, and low rates starting at just $380. No hidden fees. From cleanouts to construction, Dump Daddy's got your back. Visit dumpdaddy.com. That's dumpdaddy.com.
Picture it, your holiday table, the family cooking together, the scent of golden brown bread, rosemary from roasted potatoes, and a salad so crisp it snaps. This season at Kroger, make the moments that matter possible with quality that's affordable in every aisle. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Don't miss great savings on bacon. Select varieties of Wright Bacon in 24-ounce packages or buy one, get one free with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Beaver Toyota and Beaver Mazda present Atlanta's original Black Friday silent sale. Here's what's up. On Thanksgiving Day, over 800 cars and trucks will be marked with the lowest price we would ever sell them for. This is it. This is the big one. Don't you miss it.
Sell your home with Mark Spain Real Estate and get the strongest cash offer in the industry. You'll save time, make the most money, and eliminate all the hassle. Don't worry about the inconveniences of selling your home. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer makes selling stress-free. We've served over 72,000 satisfied clients, and we know what matters most: a quick sale and maximum profit. Find out what your guaranteed offer would be. There's no obligation. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
You're ready for a new deck, but don't know where to start. You can DIY, use an unlicensed chuck in a truck, an overpriced luxury designer, or you can choose us. Hi, I'm Scott Nelson, owner of Nelson Exteriors, and we do decks differently. We build beautiful, high-end decks at a reasonable price with lots of options. We're licensed and insured. We'll work with the materials you choose and stay within your budget. Call Nelson Exteriors for an extraordinary deck renovation. Google Nelson Exteriors.
When do I get my Penley?
That guy is
an issue for another day.
I know him personally.
They can be consigned. He will do commission.
Oh, no. Well, I think you think Clark Howard paid for that?
They do need a little updating.
Yeah. Come on.
Neil Boards, Herman came
Yeah.
in.
I mean, love all those guys. How about a little Von Hessler and Aram and Erickson up there? Come on, Penley!
Oh, I want my Penley. I'll have Belinda steal it.
That's how I know WSB paid for it.
Yeah,
Because it's still
it didn't
here.
leave the building.
It did leave the building. Anyway, so what's going on in Sandy Springs? Is there scandal about?
Well, Rusty Paul has been the mayor there for a long time, and there have been some endorsement issues going on behind the scenes. And Bill Crane, I know that you're always tied in with local politics like this, but there are a couple people running against him, and they're trying to term limit him. Is that what's going on?
The mayor of Sandy Springs has no term limits. It was not put in the city charter.
Okay. Yeah.
And though Rusty Paul has been very popular and been mayor there a long time, he was also previously mayor of Stone Mountain, Georgia.
All right, so he came with
served in
experience.
the state senate, so he has lots of, and former chair of the Republican Party of the state of Georgia. But in some people's eyes, he's become something of a benevolent dictator in Sandy Springs, particularly as it relates to the development of that City Hall complex.
Like Chair Wood used to be in Roswell. Right.
And they also have a very hotly contested runoff for mayor going on right now in this runoff period. So there are some rather sharp elbows up there, and some people that the mayor was indicating were with him, maybe haven't stayed with him, or have withdrawn their endorsements and that sort of thing. So it's one of those.
So you have the ability.
Georgia,
you have the ability
that there'll be actually a turnout.
Yeah.
And something to report.
And if you're there long
the night
enough
of December 2nd.
as a mayor, there are things you can take away from people and rewards you can give.
He's been there 3 terms, and this would be his 4th.
Well, Jared Wood was like that in Roswell, but I didn't care because things were going well, and
They
I
were
knew
rocking.
I had this thing going. Like, he's been in there a long time, but
those suits. He looked a little like Matlock.
Yeah, the little bow tie. Yeah,
all of Sandy Springs kneels to King Rusty Paul.
Yeah. Let me just say, Sandy Springs, keep it on your side of the bridge. Alex Williams says there's a crash, unfortunately, on 285 West in DeKalb.
That's right, Eric. And right now, all lanes are almost at a standstill. I think multiple lanes, if not all of them, are being held. Hopefully to clear this up. 285 westbound, the inner loop past Flat Shoals, exit 48. That is cooked the ride, leaving I-20. Don't even get on 285 south if you're coming 20 west through DeKalb County. Just stay on it. Head inside the perimeter. That will save you some time. We definitely got to turn our attention to I-20 east heading into downtown, Stephanie Stallworth.
They got a new red alert for you out here, 20 headed east, Alex, as you head over towards McDaniel. All lanes blocked there with the equipment with this crash scene. Go think about MLK, Hollowell, even Boone as options. Again, all lanes tied up 20 east before McDaniel. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Well, I bet it is safe to say you are sick and tired of home services companies that don't show up on time, don't get it right, ghost you then when you need them later. Hey, it's Chris Chandler. I don't have to worry about any of that because I only trust TE Certified Electrical Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. TE Certified is a well-oiled machine with the highest level of communication and follow-up. They're on time, friendly, and fully stocked.
TE Certified, we love your home.
Don't delay peace of mind. At Ace Hardware Home Services, we make it easier to upgrade your heating, cooling, or plumbing with flexible financing options. Whether it's a new HVAC system or a major plumbing job, our licensed pros get the job done right with payment plans to fit your budget. Call 770-233-7787 or visit acehardwarehomeservices.com to schedule your free estimate. Ace Hardware Home Services, bringing helpful to your home.
Will my hair really grow back? Do I still get to have a birthday party? Can my teddy come into the machine with me? Will you stay with me tonight, Mommy?
Every day, kids at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta ask questions they should never have to. By giving today, you can help us answer them. With your support, our kids get the care and treatment they need, and even a birthday they'll never forget. Give to Children's for that. Donate today at choa.org/give.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 40-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term life insurance may only cost you about $100 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-352-9239. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance to buy $1 million of affordable term life for you. All you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-352-9239. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-352-9239. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. For affordable term life insurance, call 800-352-9239. 800-352-9239.
Curb Appeal. It's not a competition. Maybe it is. When you want your home's exterior to look dazzling, trust the Plus. Painting Plus.
Hi, it's Charlie, owner of Painting Plus. See pictures of the dazzling exteriors we've crafted for your neighbors. Just go to our website and click Recent Projects.
Locally owned Painting Plus. The plus means anything and everything exteriors at the highest quality. Your complete exterior solution.
Trust the Plus. PaintingPlus.com.
It gets dark earlier in the fall, making your commute more difficult. Hey, it's Smile and Mark McKay. Been hit? Trust the strong arm John Foy & Associates. With zero upfront cost, they'll protect you against the pitiful payout from the big insurance companies. JohnFoy.com.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 5:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio with our top local story. It is breaking news. A 2-month-old baby boy abducted by his father in Clayton County is found safe in Nashville. 25-year-old Tariq Williams is accused of assaulting the boy's mother and taking off with the child. Williams is now in custody in Tennessee. Police issued an Amber Alert following the abduction of baby Roman Williams, saying he may be in extreme danger. Right now, it is 66 degrees in Atlanta. We have some rain moving through. When does it move out, and when does cooler air move in? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. Gainesville High School's head football coach makes an emotional plea to have his suspended players reinstated.
I mean, it's not right. I don't know what you want our guys to do when that happens.
Coach Josh Niblitz takes his appeal to the Georgia High School Association today after 39 players were suspended for an on-field brawl in last Friday's playoff win against Brunswick.
When your brother doesn't have a helmet on and a guy takes a 40-yard sprint and hits him and sideswipes him, you're just going to stand on the sideline? No, you're going to do what's natural.
In a 9-1 vote, the GHSA lists the suspensions of just 4 defensive players, including 5-star linebacker Xavier Griffin. 35 players, though, will remain sidelined for Gainesville's playoff matchup this week against top-ranked Langston Hughes. The GHSA also suspends 41 Brunswick players, and the team gets a 1-year postseason ban. A cybersecurity threat is impacting services for the statewide organization that manages real estate and certain civil court filings. The Georgia Superior Court Clerks Cooperative Authority says due to a credible and ongoing threat, it activated its defensive security protocols, which include restricting access to its website and services. Local county court clerks are advising people temporarily interruptions will be possible for certain filings like real estate recordings, e-file services for deeds, deeds and land records and other notary and verification services. A ransomware group identifying itself as Devman claims responsibility for the cyber attack. If you're worried about your empty house when you leave home for the holidays, there are things you can do to make sure criminals stay away.
Several Metro Atlanta police departments offer residents the ability to request officers drive by their house while they're away. Among them, Marietta Police, where Officer Chuck McPhillamy says the program is an added layer of protection.
While we can't stop all crime, most crimes are crimes of opportunity. If we plan ahead while going on vacation, we can reduce that opportunity.
He says it's important that your house look normal, so don't close all the blinds, have your neighbors collect your mail, and don't post travel plans on social media. In Cobb County, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
Some programs and service contracts for Georgia's foster care system are being suspended or eliminated altogether due to ongoing funding challenges. State Representative Mary Margaret Oliver is sounding the alarm.
Many of these services that are being terminated with very little notice are for these children ordered by courts to assist them with the abuse and trauma.
A spokesperson for the Georgia Department of Human Services says the agency is facing a more than $85 million deficit. A former member of the Black Panther Party and major figure in the civil rights movement dies in prison.
He was known for fighting for civil rights and for his quote, "Violence is as American as cherry pie." H. Rap Brown was later convicted of killing a Fulton County deputy and wounding another in 2000 as they served a warrant for a stolen car. By then, he had changed his name to Jamil Abdullah Al-Amin after converting to Islam and was known for cleaning up neighborhoods in Atlanta's West End. He tried for years to have his conviction overturned following the shootings. His attorneys say the 82-year-old died in prison after a long period of medical decline. Judd Hickenbotham, 95.5 WSB.
Walgreens is recalling thousands of bottles of nasal spray. According to the FDA, they may be contaminated with dangerous bacteria. Walgreens has issued a voluntary recall of its saline nasal spray. The recalls for some of the 1.5-ounce bottles distributed nationwide, and we posted more information at WSBradio.com. It's now 5:34. Time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple Team Traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Need everybody's attention if you're traveling I-20 eastbound through West Atlanta toward downtown Bill. All lanes are shut down right now with this crash. Hoping they're going to clear it up soon, but until then, it is not moving. 20 eastbound at McDaniel Street, exit 56A. Traffic forced off there, and you can't re-enter 20 eastbound there because it's only an eastbound exit, no on-ramp. So go ahead and use these alternates. Martin Luther King Jr. Drive, Joseph E. Boone Boulevard, Highway 78 as alternates, and this has I-20 East already backed up all the way to Martin Luther King Jr. Drive, so that's your last chance to jump off and avoid the delays if you're trying to get into downtown. Speaking of, what's it looking like through downtown Atlanta, Stephanie Stallworth?
We are fully loaded on the wet or damp pavement out there, traveling southbound on 75, 85, 400, trying to get through Midtown and through the Grady Curve, even down past I-20, sluggish before you're getting down to Langford Parkway. That's your southbound ride. Northbound, little incident as you merge in with 75, 85, trying to get past Langford through the Grady Curve before you catch any break heading northbound. From the Coolray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Mostly cloudy this evening with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms. Some of the storms may be rather strong for tonight with damaging winds and frequent lightning the main impacts. Can't rule out some small hail as well. The rain moves out tomorrow, turning sunny and breezy with cooler air moving in, high 64, dropping all the way down to the mid-30s on Thursday morning, staying frigid through the afternoon with highs in the upper 40s. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, partly to mostly cloudy with morning lows in the 30s, daytime highs in the low to mid-50s.
And we have Storm Tracker radar showing us some scattered rain showers now in the metro area with 63 in Tucker, 61 in Cumming, 67 in Locust Grove. More news at 6 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
This is Scott Slade for Georgia Power. For 40 years, Georgia Power and the Salvation Army have teamed up to help Georgia families through Project Share, providing a safety net when times get tough. Here's how it works. You can add a donation right on your Georgia Power bill, and they'll match it by 150%. So $10 becomes $25 to help a neighbor keep the lights on or stay in their home. Together, they've already helped more than 425,000 families across the state, and that number keeps growing. To give or learn more, visit georgiapower.com/Project Share. Because when Georgia helps Georgia, everybody shines a little brighter.
New investigations break on Channel 2 Action News. We get problems solved, plain and simple. Every day we follow the facts.
Started digging, only to find...
Getting you the answers you need now.
We have live. Team 2 coverage.
Channel 2 never stops advocating for you.
An investigation regarding your tax dollars.
We're more than just Atlanta's news.
A warning for consumers regarding...
We've got your back all over North Georgia. See what's new, live, every day at 4, 5, and 6 on Channel 2 Action News.
A DUI conviction could be life-changing. Get the DUI lawyer. GeorgeStein.com.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now.
800-575-2798.
Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call
800-575-2798. That's 800-575-2798.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Now we got to stop talking about Frankenstein and get back to politics because we have Bill Crane. Yeah.
Frankenstein is a feminist text.
Why? Because it was written by a woman?
No.
You know what? You know how old Mary Shelley was when she wrote that book? You know, because you're 17 years old.
Yeah, she was young. Was she,
What?
that Lord Byron was...
Yeah, they were kind of getting comfortable.
It was a different time.
Yes. Did he help her write the book or get comfortable?
No. They all challenged each other. They all
an artistic
Lord
society.
Byron, Mary Shelley.
Yates, Kelly, yeah.
Yeah, they were all, and they challenged each
literary
other.
society.
They challenged each other to write the
Great
scariest,
work. Yeah.
great works, but also a scary thing. And that-
Gothic book.
Her response to that was
Frankenstein.
And what bothered me was in the new ones, you don't have to take, I'm not saying too much of it, but if you're going to do a Frankenstein in
Let's have a
2025,
little source material in the book.
well,
in the movie.
there's a lot. There's
Okay.
source material. The
All
problem
right.
is just the way it's handled. But we live in a time where AI, I know it's not physical, but is that not a Frankenstein's monster? It's a super intelligence using
That you
the
can't
best,
control.
the best brains of all time
and
collected
the
together.
brain that maybe in their ruling it is abnormal.
What if you get abnormal?
Yeah. That
All
is
right.
my favorite Frankenstein movie, however. It's Young Frankenstein, which isn't technically a Frankenstein spoof.
It falls under. It
Yeah,
is.
well, it's
It is.
good.
I
Now
think
that is
people-
fantastic.
I think people put it in the. It's a
Yeah,
Frankenstein movie.
It's in the genre.
So all right, we got to talk about Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah.
I was.
Oh, there she is.
I was. She has resigned. Earlier, I was saying
She's not out yet. She's resigning effective January the 5th.
January 5th. And some people are upset because if she resigned today, she wouldn't get her pension. If she waits until when she's
Why is
going
she not
to
entitled to her pension?
Well,
Yeah, why can't I get a little cashola before I go?
It's less than $10K a year. She can't collect it until she retires at the age of 65. I think the number that Jamie Dupree has come up with, and I trust his calculation, is $8,700 per year because she's only been in it for 5 years.
Yeah.
You
And you
vest
have
at
to get
you
five.
have
You
to have
vested
be
at
elected
5.
3 terms. You vest at 5 years. You vest at 6 years in the U.S. Senate. You have to serve a term.
I do not hold this against Marjorie Taylor Greene at all.
Thank you.
However, I don't think that it should be part of being a member of the House of Representatives because that's not what the House of Representatives is supposed to be about. It is not supposed to be a place for career politicians.
I don't disagree with you, but she didn't write the law.
No. I'm saying,
And she can.
No,
She
but
won't
sometimes-
refuse the pension. She can.
Sometimes, even though it's just an ability to talk about something,
Mm-hmm.
because of this story, the idea of pensioners who have been in the House of Representatives, it's an ability to talk about that because we're not used to that being in front of us. And I want to say that while that's there,
And that hasn't,
Marjorie,
that hasn't been there forever. The General Assembly in Georgia reached about 90 days of officially 40-day clock.
Yeah.
U.S. Congress didn't used to be a year-round institution. I don't know exactly if it was the 30s or 40s, but it's a reasonably recent in this country's history. And it was sometime after the Great Estate that we started looking at things like presidential retirement benefits and members of Congress. But it's become, it's not,
but
there's been reform.
The idea, and I'm not arguing
And they also
with
don't
you.
get lifetime health care anymore. They only have health care while they're in service. And then when she does turn 65, assuming she's still with us, she would qualify for Medicare just like anybody else.
The idea, and I'm not holding, Marjorie Taylor Greene should take advantage of anything that's there, just like anybody at any work, anywhere would do. But I don't think that should be part of the package of being elected to the House of Representatives. The House of Representatives is supposed to, it's not working the way it's supposed to. It's supposed to be full of turnover.
There's a long list where that is
No, I
concerned,
know,
Walsh.
but you have to ask yourself this question. Why is every single seat up every 2 years? Not staggered like the Senate, so you keep a third of the wisdom at all times. The House of
The nature of
Representatives,
the body is supposed to represent the people of the country at that snapshot point in time.
and then go back home. Now,
Correct.
you can't force people to not have a career. They can then decide, well, all right, I was in the House. There's no term limits. But the spirit of the House of Representatives should not have a pension, because a pension
Yeah,
says
that was more the,
stay
that was
longer.
The Senate. That was the upper body was the Senate, and they
Yeah.
were the landowners and the patriarchal society.
You're supposed to want to go back after 2 years. Like, oh my goodness, the farm, I haven't been there in a couple of years. That's the idea, is that you get citizen lawmakers in the House of Representatives, and you get the more kind of careerist. It's really, the Senate is based on the House of Lords to a certain degree.
It is.
kind of thing. But I was saying earlier that I think it's quite possible. I'm cynical about politicians. You know that. Yeah. But I think it's quite
I had
possible.
not picked up on that, and I'm a regular listener to this show.
It is worth at least considering taking her at her word, because
Which part?
well, the fact that she was this citizen legislator. She was not born rich. She was rich before she got elected.
Correct.
And she got
Richer.
got animated by politics.
Yep.
And decided to get involved. And now, not only the disillusionment of I put in all that money and time, threw some sharp elbows, got a national reputation, sometimes not so good. Marco Rubio's got his ear. Okay, neocons aren't going anywhere. My mission is not, what we wanted to do is not happening. And one other thing. 2 assassination attempts on the president, one very close. Charlie Kirk being assassinated. These, as much as I'm cynical
She's
about
had a number
politicians,
of physical threats too.
these
since.
are human beings,
Yeah.
and she's got a lot of money.
And family.
There is a chance that we just never hear from her again.
No, that's not going to happen.
You don't think it's possible?
I don't know what her immediate plans are, and she's not interested in serving in the United States Senate. She has a very successful family business she could go back and run, but I think we'll still see her somewhere in politics, and I still think she's looking at the governor's race for the 2026 very closely. Don't think she's going to run for president anytime soon. And I'm not one who thinks that somebody's going to hire her to be a talking head on Fox or CNN. Or I don't see that.
OANN might do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure Newsmax wouldn't hurt. She could do her own podcast on YouTube and
her
make all the
audience-
money
if she's-
herself.
Correct. If she's going to do it, she'll do that. Newsmax is actually a smaller audience than she has access to now.
Right. And if she does all those kind of things, then she is angling for something in the future. I just think it's worth taking a moment to go, she could just go live her life, have plenty of money. She's only 51.
I would agree, but if she was going to do that, I think she would have said that somewhat in the statement, and the statement ends with her saying, we'll be seeing each other soon.
Yeah, it does. But another part of her statement that I found interesting and I think believable is that she was looking at a situation where Trump was going to primary her. The district,
her family, the district.
The district. So you're going to have a primary that if she wins the primary, the president of the United States has done nothing but trash her for however many months the primary goes on and all that. And then so she's thinking, I go through that, and then if I win my seat, it's most likely that the Republicans just lost the House. So now I got to spend the next 2 years doing
in
nothing.
The minority.
Not only in the minority.
Being whipped.
But having to defend the president against impeachment, because that's surely coming.
Right.
So a guy comes in to her thing, calls her all these names, calls her a traitor. She wins, the Republicans lose, and she spends the next 2 years of her career defending a guy who kept telling people she was a traitor. It's untenable.
Being isolated by her own party.
And it's untenable.
Yeah. I mean, you got Shelley Winters who comes on after this show saying that
I've never heard of him.
He's got a listening audience that might be a little more conservative than
yes.
yours. But they're all just screaming at her now.
Yeah.
And
she
would have 2 years of that.
They're fools.
Yeah.
Will there be other
They're
people
fools.
that follow her, her path that are going to resign, Bill? Do you think?
I believe there are other members that are planning on, for that not the exact same set of reasons, but that this is not working. We're not getting done what we're here hired to do. Yeah, I do think there's going to be, I wouldn't say it's going to be an exodus, but there will be members in the House. And a couple of senators have indicated they're probably going to pack it in.
If she does do more, I guess I'm thinking it would be like governor, something executive. I do believe, watching that thing, that she has been to Congress and seen that one person can get nothing done. If you're the governor of Georgia,
you can get a lot done.
You can get a lot done. And I think that, so if there is a jump, I think she goes into the executive type of thing.
I would agree with you,
Yeah.
and sort of
But
said that's where I expect to see her next.
Governor Green.
I still think there's a good
I don't
chance.
think she makes it out of the primary, but I think she makes a very different primary for the GOP.
Do you think she does that
splits
immediately or waits a few years?
No, I think she'll run in 26.
Okay. We'll see. We
Marjorie?
shall see. Marjorie, are you going to run in
Are
26?
you going to run in 26?
I mean, I'll be running because I do CrossFit.
That's right. That is correct.
One way or another.
Bill Crane, how do you get more Bill Crane?
Bill Crane, CSI Crane, One Man's Opinion on most all the socials, YouTube, Facebook. I don't know why I can't call them out.
Instagram.
TikTok and Instagram. Thank you.
That's fresh one today, too, right? I think I saw your email.
Yep.
Yes, good, very good article today.
Thank
yes. Thank you, Bill Crane. Alex Williams says I-20 East is a mess into downtown.
All due to a earlier red alert we had, Eric. Luckily, all lanes have opened back up. 20 eastbound McDaniel Street, exit 56A, but it has ruined the ride back toward Hallowell Parkway, exit number 52. You can think about, Holmes Drive, exit 52. You can still use MLK, Joseph E. Boone, or Hallowell Parkway as some of your alternates to avoid that jam. 20 westbound out into Lithia Springs, some better news there. Crash cleared from the left lane at Lee Road, exit 41. Still pretty slow back to Fulton Industrial Boulevard, but hopefully those delays will start to shake out. What's the worst of it on 285 into DeKalb County, Stephanie Stallworth?
Worst spot is leaving 20 heading southbound, trying to get past Flat Shoals. Long-standing issue over there as you're really heavy and slow approaching I-20. Even busy through Clarkston in both directions for you on that east side perimeter. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age, system, make, or model. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
This holiday could be 100 times brighter just by listening to 95.5 WSB.
Because we have the WSB Turkey Day Payday.
Listen to 95.5 WSB all Thanksgiving Day, every hour, 9 a.m. through 6 p.m. You could win a $100 Publix gift card.
Listen for the keyword each hour.
You'll have until the end of that hour to enter the keyword at WSBradio.com or on the WSB app. One lucky winner every hour gets a $100 Publix gift card.
The WSB Turkey Day Payday.
From Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Your first chance to win is Thanksgiving morning at 9 a.m. on 95.5 WSB.
Road construction and traffic go hand in hand, and you know what? Neither is going away. Also not going away, insurance companies denying your claim and trying to pay you less than you deserve. Smiler Mark McKay for John Foy & Associates. The worst part of my job is reporting on crashes with injuries. If you get hurt, you don't have to deal with insurance companies alone. Call the guy I trust, John Foy. Strong arm, strong settlement. Call 24/7 for your free case evaluation. JohnFoy.com.
Hey guys, are you striking out in the bedroom? Because pills like Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra just don't work anymore. Here's how Choice Men's Health is solving PE and ED issues. Meet Dr. Katz, the expert in men's health.
Hi, I'm Dr. Katz, Chief Medical Director at Choice Men's Health. Choice Men's Health offers safe, custom-blended medications designed to fit your needs. There is no pain or surgery. It doesn't matter how old you are or if you have diabetes, high blood pressure, or prostate issues. Not a problem. It's safe and affordable for everyone. You'll see results in 15 minutes guaranteed, or you don't pay anything. Solve the problem of ED and PE now.
For a limited time, your initial consultation and first treatment are free. Call now, 404-400-1170. That's 404-400-1170. To claim your initial consultation and first treatment for free. Call Choice Men's Health now. 404-400-1170.
With our weather extremes, I wanted windows that would stand the test of time. Hi, it's meteorologist Glenn Burns, and I found them. I love my Infinity from Marvin fiberglass windows from North Georgia Replacement Windows. I was blown away. They're energy efficient and incredibly durable. 8 times stronger than vinyl, so they last. Experience the fiberglass difference in your home or in their new Alpharetta showroom.
Infinity from Marvin Replacement Windows, yeah!
You know, every year there's that one house on the street that looks amazing. Well, this year it is mine. I'm Chris Chandler. Wise Guys Pro Wash keeps my home clean. Now they make it shine this holiday season. They install lights along my roof line so cleanly that even in daylight you barely notice them. Till I'm ready to plug them in, the whole house lights up then. Wise Guys Lights handles everything. Install, maintenance, and takedown. And right now, first-time customers who mention me, Chris Chandler, save $150 when installed. Spots are filling fast. Don't wait. Book now at wiseguyslights.com.
So you're staying in your home longer than you thought.
Let Nelson Exteriors bring the beauty back with an exterior makeover. Hi, I'm Scott Nelson, owner of Nelson Exteriors. We can take care of your entire home improvement wish list. Windows, siding, painting, roofing, decks, doors, and gutters. We're a James Hardie Elite Preferred Siding contractor and carry multiple energy-efficient window brands to fit your budget and style. Choose Nelson Exteriors for an extraordinary renovation. Google Nelson Exteriors.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. And you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Here's a word of the day. Anhedonia.
Not Belcher? Who's she?
You got that wrong, thankfully.
Oh.
It was somebody's name. Oh, yeah, we got to do, maybe we should do that tomorrow.
You want to wait?
Well, Greg Russ. No, it's Tuesday. No,
Today's
Greg Russ.
Tuesday.
Oh,
Greg
I don't
is
have to
on
worry about. I don't have to worry
tomorrow.
about. Okay, all right. Maybe we'll still do in the next hour.
You know, I've listened ever since you interviewed me.
Yes. Oh, thank you very much. You enjoy the show.
I do.
We're going to have some poetry.
How's
corner.
Autumn?
You just keep your eyes off
Hi.
of Autumn. All right. You just you keep
Can
to
I
yourself.
talk about your ravens?
I want to do some farming.
Okay, hold on. We're not going to do poetry corner just yet.
Okay.
We don't have a whole lot of time here, but in the 6 o'clock hour. We will do a little poetry corner with RFK Jr. I don't know if any of you have seen any of this stuff, but maybe cover up the kids' ears. It's kind of it's sort of porno poetry. If I
Racy?
Sort of
it's more
beautiful.
Yeah, he's very descriptive.
Yeah, very.
quite
And remember, when it comes to judgment, when this is going on, this is a guy who's married, running for president, and sending this porn poetry to a reporter that's covering his. So,
hey, everybody texts differently, Eric.
I'll tell you what. There's no doubt. This RFK Jr. He measures twice and cuts once.
She's a blabbermouth.
All right, you have an open mic for us?
Yeah, you've been complaining that a lot of these companies have turned.
I've been complaining?
Yes, you've been complaining that Black Friday has been extended.
Well,
you keep
Mrs. Carmichael.
You keep saying that it's been extended to a week. Some companies have been saying that it's been Black Friday month.
Yeah.
This open micer
And
actually,
I said that, so yeah, what is that all about? Black Friday is a day.
well, you have gotten upset about it. This open micer has an explanation as to why.
What's up, Dr. Nears? The
Hi.
Black Friday sales have been extended because for us delivery services, UPS, USPS, and all the others, it's so hard to have the personnel and to get the amount that we buy online delivered in 4 weeks. We've been asking that for years. To extend the sales, anyway, thought you might want to know.
All right, but if
from Loganville.
I get that, and I appreciate that, but that's for the whole season. I mean, Black Friday is one, but it could apply just to Black Friday, right? If everybody orders that and then they're guaranteed that they're going to get it within 48 hours, that's going to put a lot.
There's a lot of strain on
That makes sense.
their
Yeah.
infrastructure.
That makes sense, but Black Friday week still doesn't make sense. And the fact that Black Friday week is actually 8 days long certainly makes no sense.
How about Black Friday month?
How about,
Sometimes weeks are 8 days.
are they?
In song.
Only for Beatle fans.
Oh, yeah.
Alex Williams has better news on I-20.
Yeah, the good news is on the West Freeway, Eric, I-20 westbound, crash long gone out in Lithia Springs at Lee Road. Still the lingering brake lights behind it, but they're starting to improve. 20 eastbound, that just hadn't been fun all evening into downtown. But the good news with that is all those lanes are back open between MLK and the downtown connector. So hopefully those brake lights from Holmes Drive will start to improve. We're also tracking brake lights on I-85 up through Norcross. Stephanie Stallworth.
Here's a problem up ahead there as you head 85 north towards Beaver and Highway 378. Use some caution as you approach, although everything's now on the right shoulder, so got a little bit of improvement. Still residual slow going from back near 285. Traffic brought to you by Publix. There are BOGOs galore at your neighborhood Publix supermarkets. Save when you shop the latest buy one, get one free items deals on your favorites await. Free item must be of equal or lesser price. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
The following is a paid commercial announcement.
Woke radical liberals are screwing up this country, but Congressman Brian Jack is fighting back. He backed one big, beautiful tax cut for working families, ending Social Security taxes for nearly all seniors, and taxes on tips and overtime gone. So call Congressman Brian Jack at 202-225-5901 and thank him for backing working family tax cuts and putting America first. Paid for by American Prosperity Alliance.
For many of you, it's happening. Your hair's thinning, your crown's disappearing, and maybe hair loss has you feeling your identity is lost altogether. Well, I got good news. It's Advanced Hair's incredible yet simple one-day treatment that starts regrowing your own natural hair the very next day, and it's guaranteed to grow for life. It's Mark Aaron back with you. We've all seen the pills and lotions that come with monthly subscriptions. They help retain what you have, but what about regrowing your hair permanently in specific areas? From Advanced Hair's state-of-the-art facilities to their world-class physicians, it's not maybe your hair will regrow, it's guaranteed that your new hair will grow. You decide how much, how thick, and where. Advanced Hair has changed tens of thousands of lives, and I've seen their results, friends. For your free consultation, $250 off and 250 free hair grafts, call 470-660-HAIR. That's 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
It's the hardest working part of your home, your garage door. When it fails, you need someone you can trust. Hi, I'm Dan Watkins, owner of All Four Seasons Garage, Entry Doors, and Windows. When the largest and most important opening of your home breaks, don't hire a schmo. Call the local name you know, All Four Seasons. Ask your neighbors. We offer upfront pricing, free estimates on all major brands, and 24/7 service. When trust matters, trust us. All the number 4 seasonsgarages.com.
Hey, it's Chris Chandler here. I want to tell you about something that made the look of my house absolutely pop not long ago. That was having Wise Guys Pro Wash over to do their magic on the house, the driveway, the patio, the roof. They even cleaned the curb outside so the whole property practically looks brand new. It really made a difference, and they didn't blast that yuck away with any high-pressure big box store washers either. Wise Guys uses only the best equipment in the business. They soft wash everything, and that means it's safe on your paint, your trim, your siding, everything. My home, from top to bottom, from the front and in the back, looks brand new. So you, give Wise Guys a try. One call, a quick quote, next day service. They don't even need anybody home while they're there. It's super easy. Get your place ready for fall entertainment and the holidays to come with Wise Guys Pro Wash. First-time customers mention my name, Chris Chandler, and book now to get $70 off your first wash. WiseGuysProWash.com.
News, weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 6 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Our top local story, major money concerns, leads to the cut of some foster care services in Georgia.
Citing federal funding losses and skyrocketing operational costs, a spokesperson for the Georgia Department of Human Services says they are now looking at a more than $85 million deficit for the foster care program.
My colleagues and I are concerned.
State Representative Mary Margaret Oliver is an advocate for the foster care system and says all services should remain intact for children and families.
We owe them.
She hopes that lawmakers will have a chance to work on changes to the system so they can avoid deeper cuts. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
66 degrees in Atlanta. We have rain showers moving through right now. Storms possible through this evening. When does the cold air arrive? Meteorologist Christina Edwards has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. A 2-month-old baby at the center of an Amber Alert in Clayton County is found safe in Tennessee. Clayton County Police say Roman Williams was tracked down in Nashville hours after he was reportedly abducted by his father, 25-year-old Tariq Williams. Police say the suspect is now in custody. Officers are working to reunite the baby with his mother. A cyber threat cripples some services for court clerks around the state.
The Georgia Superior Court Clerks Cooperative Authority says it's activated defensive security protocols after a credible and ongoing cybersecurity threat. Several Metro Atlanta Superior Court clerks say the outage is impacting services, including real estate recording and certain e-file services. The ransomware group Devman claims responsibility for the attack, but it's not clear what information might have been accessed, if any. The state authority's asking for patience, and there's no timeline yet for bringing its website and services back online. Jennifer Perry, 95.5 WSB.
A major blow to Gainesville High's chances at a state football championship. There's a ruling today on those 39 players suspended for an on-field brawl last week.
It was an emotional plea from Gainesville High coach Josh Niblett.
And if you got a heart and you know right from wrong, you know this is wrong. This is wrong. I don't understand what you expect kids to do.
The Georgia High School Association upholding the suspensions of 35 of 39 players. Among the 4 defensive players who had their suspensions lifted is 5-star linebacker Xavier Griffin. Gainesville takes on number 1 ranked Langston Hughes Friday. Sabrina Cupid, 95.5 WSB.
A Conyers police lieutenant is under arrest and charged with theft by deception. The GBI is called in to investigate 36-year-old Jesus Cadena after Conyers police reported a possible theft in mid-October. Cadena is accused of using his position with the department to get a charitable donation from a Home Depot store, saying it was for the police department, but they say he kept the items for himself. A search warrant leads to the recovery of the property at the officer's home. The Dogs and Jackets may be fighting on the football field this Friday, but most of the time the two schools are working together.
Georgia Tech and the University of Georgia are engineering healthcare through research that's saving and improving life for all people in the state. Chris King leads research at UGA and says the two schools are working on innovative projects.
They're looking at things like bone repair, and regenerative healing, and even things like real-time cancer insights.
King says along with Amory and Morehouse, they're creating a playbook for local health care that connects research with real community needs. Lisa Nicholas, 95.5 WSB.
As you hit the road for Thanksgiving, gas prices are near what AAA calls the $3 pain threshold.
Gasoline prices are pretty affordable. We're at $3.05 per gallon as a national average.
AAA's Robert Sinclair Jr. says in Georgia the average price is $2.86. Despite weaker than expected retail sales in September, Money reporter Jason Brooks says major chains are optimistic about the holidays.
Several large retail chains delivered third-quarter earnings results along with holiday forecasts, and shares in Abercrombie & Fitch and Kohl's jumped double digits on cheerful guidance. Best Buy reported strong results and is expecting momentum to continue through the end of the year with heavy demand for computing, gaming, and mobile phones.
It's now 6:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, Triple Team Traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Still watching this crash that's blocking at least one lane. Haven't got a camera turned to look at it, but we know it's there because we see the delays, Bill. 285 west, the inner loop past Flat Shoals, exit 48. Those delays have just added into the southbound inner loop delays, trying to leave I-85 into DeKalb County, trying to make your way through Tucker and Clarkston. If you're traveling 285 west or southbound, the outer loop on the west side, that ride's trying to get better. Still seeing some brake lights, though, from a Georgia 400 passing Roswell Road. And we got a few trouble spots on I-20 out east, Stephanie Stallworth.
Yeah, a couple of things for you heading on the East Expressway outbound I-20 East. You're busy Wesley Chapel to Panola as per usual. Then you're jammed Turner Hill Road, trying to get into Conyers with a crash there by West Avenue. Think of an Old Covington, Iris, or Dogwood as options. Also, inbound no picnic for you. Crash 20 West at Wesley Chapel has you busy out of Stonecrest. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast, sponsored by Shoemate, the official plumber of Atlanta. Here's meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Mostly cloudy this evening with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms. Some of the storms may be rather strong for tonight with damaging winds and frequent lightning the main impacts. Can't rule out some small hail as well. The rain moves out tomorrow, turning sunny and breezy with cooler air moving in, high 64, dropping all the way down to the mid-30s on Thursday morning, staying frigid through the afternoon with highs in the upper 40s. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, partly to mostly cloudy with morning lows in the 30s, daytime highs in the low to mid-50s.
As we watch Storm Tracker radar, there are scattered rain showers around metro Atlanta. Some heavy rain right now moving into southern Bartow and Cherokee counties at 63 in Lawrenceville and in Cartersville, 68 in Hampton. More news at 6:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
That's right, Kayachio. Hour 4 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. Why is everybody getting down on the Secretary of Transportation, Sean Duffy? One of the best seasons of The Real World was our Secretary of Transportation back in the 90s, I believe. Why is everybody getting down on this guy? Because he's simply requesting that, hey, if you travel, maybe dress up a little bit.
It says dress with respect.
Dress with respect.
How dare he tell me how to dress in the airport?
America 2025.
You know what? If I'm against Sean Duffy, then I'm intentionally going to wear my pajamas and my slippers.
Flip-flops and...
You're not on a bus.
Well, they kind of are.
Well,
you're treated like you're on a bus these days. Maybe
Seriously.
they should make the airplanes nicer and have more room.
Amen.
All right, you've been flying a lot of Spirit and Frontier?
Yeah.
Or what?
No, I'm a Delta gal.
All right.
It doesn't matter. They're still tight.
No, they're tight. They're tiny. Everything's efficient.
So I'm supposed
Profit
to be
margins,
uncomfortable, and I have to sit in an uncomfortable seat.
You're teeny. No, you're not teeny, but I mean, you don't need the leg room. You're doing all
Listen,
right.
it's all relative.
Okay.
Excuse me, miss. I'm sitting here.
There's nothing worse than the guy is spilling over into your chair next to you. You're like,
Yeah.
oh,
Some
okay.
people have
What?
problems.
Well, that's fine, but don't flop them onto me. That's what I'm saying. I have problems
sorry,
too.
I can't help it.
I don't need your spillage into my seat. Thank you very much. But I think it's overall what he's trying to get. First of all, how many people who are flying are even going to know he made this? None.
And
Almost
especially
none.
with it being
percentage-wise, almost nobody's flying through the holidays will know that Sean Duffy made this statement, so it doesn't even really matter.
And you're going to have all of the rookie travelers over the next couple of days anyway that have no idea. They're going to be panicking in the airport. Yeah, the rookie travelers.
They haven't made it a big deal that he's, like he's going against poor people.
Well, I think they have, but still, I just don't think people are paying attention. But I think and whether it's a good idea, so for that reason, it's kind of not a good idea because no one's going to get your message, and you can't back it up, and you can't enforce it, so it's kind of silly. But I think what he's trying to get to is a hope that if you dress up a little bit, you tend to act a little better. Like if you dress, he's throwing the word respect in there, and I think that's what he's like. What we're seeing is a lot of times travelers don't seem to have respect for the crew, their fellow passengers, and it's maybe a little more difficult to find people to become members of the crew because this is becoming too much.
Well, yeah, if you're wearing nice clothes, you don't want them to get ripped up when you get in a
right.
fight.
That's
if you're wearing
right.
pajamas, you don't care. You're like, okay, these are pajamas.
If
When I was a kid,
fight, 10 years in jail immediately if you get in a fight.
Well, you can't do that kind of thing, but you should have the highest
fine.
What jurisdiction are you in when the fight happens? You don't even know. It's like so.
Here's a
it's all
International Fight
It's
Air.
all federal, right? When you're on a plane.
Yeah.
I guess, but
Sean Duffy did leave us this message, though. By the way,
Most flights are pretty darn
all
good.
right. Stop for a second. You're the Secretary of Transportation. What are you in the middle of an airport? You pulled your phone out?
He's not the Secretary of Audio.
The audio is awful. All right.
I do have a little more. Let's try this one.
I would encourage people to maybe dress a little better, which encourages us to maybe behave a little better.
Yeah.
Let's try not to wear slippers and pajamas as we come to the airport. I think that's positive.
Yeah, let's try that. Let's try not beating each other up over stupid things. And if your ticket's not ready or you're delayed a little bit, don't try to beat up the ticket agent.
What else do you think is positive?
I agree with all that, but I really do believe that they should treat the passengers a little bit with more respect and not start showing us pictures of those standing seats,
Oh, well, okay, but I mean, you're not buying no one's bought a standing seat at this point.
I'm just saying, if they're trying to say, hey, we're going to make it, this will be better. It'll be cheaper. And look, you can have the option to stand. No, man, come on.
All right, but I mean, you can't take that out. You bought yes, that's coming in the future, but people will have the right to decide if they want to fly like that
right,
or not.
but it might turn out that like the only way that you can afford to do it is to have a stand. It just feels like they're just taking every single thing.
Well, you say they, but I mean, there's no Delta
Corporations.
flight. There's no Delta flight with that on it. There's no,
Come on, you know what I'm talking about. The way that the seats have gotten smaller, they treat you like cattle. They yell at you at the TSA, sir, and acting like, no, you don't take your laptops out. It's like, yeah, but I was in Cincinnati and they made us take our laptops out. I don't know. Get your laptops back in your bag. Get on the ground.
Yeah.
Get on the ground.
At least you can leave your shoes on now.
Some of that is
some airports.
Some
let you do that.
airports,
not
some
all.
not.
Not
See,
all.
that's what I'm saying. It just feels disrespectful overall.
Okay.
And so you can't treat us like doo-doo caca and then expect us to be like, oh, well,
no, see, I would disagree with that. I would disagree with that. I act properly because that's the person that I want to be. But
I'm talking about like a tone.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know, but
yeah.
From their point of view, and obviously there's a lot of things that are wrong with how the airports go, they're dealing with thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people a day. So it's very difficult to make, kind of give good bedside service to every single one of those, to have a good bedside manner. So I think that there has to be some sort of institutional, I kind of feel like cattle right now, situation to make that work. And it's really kind of on us.
Stop making the seat smaller.
Well, they make the seat
maybe I'll
smaller.
wear jeans.
What do you wear now?
Panties.
Ew, panties.
That's it.
Those
She
gross
shows up in
seats.
panties.
That's the party line.
Panties and bra. Here she comes.
Oh, I've been advocating for a while that when you're going through TSA, instead of taking all the stuff off, they should have like a naked line where you just drop down, you get naked, and go right through.
Isn't that what happens when you put your arms up in that thing?
Pretty much.
Yeah. They can see stuff. They can. Supposedly they can't. Can they or can they?
I assume they
found
can.
out I had a thyroid condition from that thing.
Really?
No, I'm just
Did
kidding.
it start ringing?
Yeah, it was like, whoop, whoop, see a doctor.
Get on the plane. See a doctor as soon as you land. Thank you.
I hope you're flying to a doctor's appointment.
No, I just wonder, like, at their Christmas parties, can the TSA just say, hey, look at these genitals? Like my
put them on, like, display.
Yeah, like a funny reel at the end of the Christmas party.
They give out weenie awards.
Hey, look at this idiot going to Albuquerque.
The way it was sold was they don't actually see your junk. There's little areas, and they'll see if something is in there. I don't. That makes no sense, though.
I'm going to ask Grok.
Are they looking at our stuff?
They can look.
Well, they're going to see what the OnlyFans models have.
That's right. They get it for free. That's not fair.
Yeah.
I got to pay like $10 a month.
Yeah.
I think you can refuse to go through that thing, and they just pull you off to the side and do
No,
that
I
pat
know.
down.
Yeah, they give you the old wand.
The machine creates a generic cartoon-like outline of a human body,
Right.
and therefore they cannot see your actual genitals.
But how can they see if I have, let's say I'm packing drugs within the genital area? How can they see the cocaine but not see the man?
Question, I don't know.
They see through the cocaine.
Yeah. I guess they would just put a yellow box where that would be on your body.
Well,
Does that make sense?
changes with different men.
It's not flesh, so it would be able to detect something that isn't
Yeah,
flesh.
it's shaped as something else. It's like not.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I would think
Look it up
bone.
online. Look up- you
I
can
would
look up
think bone
pictures.
is easy to go. Okay, that's bone, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so there anything else? But I would think that like a baggie of cocaine or something would be just like flesh in a situation like that.
Let me ask
Or
Rock.
I think they're looking more for bombs, plasticine, things like that.
Yeah, who's smuggling weed into the country? You can get it
Well,
anywhere.
you never know. You have, as this guy just said, a lot of rookie travelers.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, this week. Oh, my gosh,
They'll
yeah.
be
It's the
they'll be
worst.
trying to smuggle joints and all kinds of
I
things.
still get kind of
Don't check my armpits.
I get airport PTSD thinking about this week because people would come up to the gate and they would be
Yeah.
like, I remember working it and like I would have like
He was
flight
a red
clearly-
coat, by the way.
Clearly to San Francisco, like with my gate, I'd be working and people were like, oh, is this flight going to Des Moines? And I'm like, no, it's right here. It's San Francisco. Des Moines is
Hey,
what gate are you going
Some
to?
people are nervous.
They are very anxious.
And you look down
What's your
upon
job?
them.
To be annoyed by people?
Or to help them.
I always helped.
Jared.
I always.
It's going to Albuquerque, stupid.
Did you ever
always point people in the right
Did you ever
direction.
smoke cigarettes in your life?
I never did.
Oh, I just
Not with regularity.
I just see him in the back room at Delta smoking a cigarette. This
Oh my
jerk.
God, this heifer came
Oh
up
my
and was
God.
like, is this the flight to Des Moines?
you
I was
know.
like, no, biatch.
But if there any time like
Seriously.
during this time, if there was any kind of weather or anything, oh my gosh, there was one point where I had on my gate, I kid you not, guys, I had 7 flights back to back to back to back to
Yeah.
back to back to back. So the monitor behind me kept flipping. It was like Phoenix, Los Angeles,
Right.
Seattle,
And people were
Knoxville.
confused.
And so people are in the gate like, what, is Knoxville here? Oh, is Phoenix here? I'm like, and I had to keep getting on and making the announcement. Yes, all these flights are here.
So
Hey, guys.
Hey, guys.
All right, if you are going to Knoxville, you are going to Phoenix.
if you're the diamond medallion, you can come on in. It's okay.
You're not a diamond member.
I can be convinced.
How old were you when you became a gate attendant?
That would have been 23.
See, and he's a good-looking kid. So you know what happened. It's like for a couple of years, flight attendants of the female persuasion would just get off and go, I'll take that one.
Yeah.
I'm sure you had a good time.
Anytime pre-Tina, of course. Anytime that there was
Tina, of course. Would you have to say it? Gee, you never worked for Delta when you were with Tina. Well, we're supposed to believe you're hanging out there now.
People tune in all the time.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to make sure people get the full context. When flight attendants would have layovers in Atlanta.
Oh yeah,
and especially if they were New York based. Oftentimes, they had a
I'll
place
show
to
you
stay.
the town.
I'll
show you the town.
Give the old ATL ride.
I would love to have been a fly on the
In the
cabin
meantime,
wall.
they're not the hot stewardesses. You know what I mean? They're just like, hey, honey, I live in Wisconsin normally.
Do you like Paul Malls?
I would love to have been a fly on one of the cabin walls. A couple of those flight attendants talking about him. Yeah, he's good. He's good for Atlanta. Yeah, he's my go-to.
He reminds me of my grandson.
Alex Williams says there's, again, another crash on 285 in DeKalb, or maybe it's the same one. I don't know.
It is the exact same one. You're right, Eric. They have not cleared this one yet. It's been blocking at least one lane. Tough to see on the jam cam, but we know it's there. 285 West, the inner loop, past Flat Shoals, exit number 48, and that is just spilled in with the already slow ride on 285 southbound as you make your way south through Tucker and Clarkston and try to get into Decatur. On the East Freeway inbound, we've been dealing with the crash blocking lane 20 westbound before Wesley Chapel Road, exit number 68. That's causing delays as you leave the mall at Stonecrest. Earlier trouble in Conyers 20 eastbound at West Avenue. That has since cleared. Checking the ride through downtown Atlanta with the help of Stephanie Stallworth.
Alex, it's heavy but steady. 7585, your north-south ride on that downtown connector. Lots of brake lights heading southbound as you come off of 7585, really 17th Street, watching your cameras, getting through the Grady Curve. Brakes free near I-20. This report sponsored by Callaway Resort and Gardens. Christmas at Callaway is calling. Experience a spectacular light display at Fantasy and Lights now through January 4th. Get tickets today at CallawayGardens.com. From the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
This holiday could be 100 times brighter just by listening to 95.5 WSB.
Because we have the WSB Turkey Day Payday.
Listen to 95.5 WSB all Thanksgiving Day, every hour, 9 a.m. through 6 p.m. You could win a $100 Publix gift card.
Listen for the keyword each hour.
You'll have until the end of that hour to enter the keyword at WSBradio.com or on the WSB app. One lucky winner every hour gets a $100 Publix gift card.
The WSB Turkey Day Payday.
From Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Your first chance to win is Thanksgiving morning at 9 a.m. on 95.5 WSB.
Hey, if you're bringing some friends over to tailgate this fall or cook out or having the family for Thanksgiving later, do what I've just done and call Wise Guys Pro Wash. They've gotten my house and driveway, my patio spotless, even the wooden gates out back. They even cleaned the roof, and I didn't even have to be there. The crew used the top equipment in the industry in their soft wash and kept my home safe and damage-free. You call them. First-time customers mention my name, Chris Chandler, and book now to get $70 off your first wash at wiseguysprowash.com.
WSB Atlanta, WSB BFM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now.
800-575-2798.
Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call
800-575-2798. That's 800-575-2798.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
No other exterior project changes how every room in your home looks and feels, inside and out. Like new windows.
Hi, I'm Charlie, owner of Painting Plus. We offer a wide selection of window styles, materials, and features for energy efficiency, comfort, and curb appeal.
Locally owned Painting Plus. The plus means anything and everything exteriors at the highest quality. Like windows.
Trust the Plus. PaintingPlus.com.
This holiday season, when you get them Steel, batteries are included. Buy select battery tool sets and get a free extra battery. Visit SteelUSA.com for gift ideas and seasonal savings. Happy holidays from Steel. Offer valid for a limited time only at participating dealers while supplies last.
So no one really bit last time, so I'll mention it again. The word of the day, anhedonia, is an old word that's kind of coming back, because it means lack of pleasure or of the capacity to experience it. And I read an article in New York Magazine about some people who have been on the Ozempic GLP-1 drugs for a while, and they're referring to it as a life of beige, where they're losing weight, and they love the fact that they're losing weight, but they find it very difficult to get excited or joyful or have any kind of like anticipating excitement about anything. And then when things do go well, they're just like, oh, well, that went well. And then I kind of have this, and it makes sense, because if you're going to lack the desire to eat, like that's an impulse. This will probably help people who, if mom's shopping online and spending all of her money and she shouldn't be, it's really about impulse.
Yeah, it has helped people with addictive tendencies.
But the other side of it, and this article is not full of people who said, I hate it, I'll never do it again. Some of them are just like, if they have something interesting that they need to do and they have to be interested, they just don't take it for 2 days or whatever, a week, whatever it is that you do the jab. Like there are a lot of people that, well, I got a deadline for a story and I'm a writer, and whenever I'm writing on GLP-1, my stuff is boring. So they just stop. And they write whatever they have to write, and then they submit it. But I like the idea of life of beige. Is it worth it? Is it worth it?
How could it
to
be?
not get excited? Well, if you're 400 pounds and you bring yourself down to about 225,
wanna eat.
A life of beige maybe isn't so bad.
But is it reversible? You get rid of it and maybe you see colors again.
Yeah, but then you also gain the weight again.
Yeah, it's like people who are bipolar and they miss that manic phase because they were really productive and got a lot of stuff done and were really organized. It's like you would rather not go through that swinging pendulum of insanity and like depression and just be like bored.
Yeah,
instead.
well, but some people are dealing with it, but some people don't like it, and some people are like, yeah, it makes life kind of boring. But I don't. It really must. What it affects must be impulse, because if it's good for addictions and these other things, but the thing about impulse is it's the time before. It's that period before as you're leading up to it, right? You're getting excited. Oh, I know I shouldn't buy this on Amazon, but should I? Shouldn't I? Oh man, I don't know. What if my wife? Maybe she'll like.
I'm driving by this ATM. If it takes like 200, 300, $400 out, maybe I could double that at the casino.
And that's that feeling, though, right?
Get all the kids all their Christmas gifts.
But if it also affects, I'm not feeling joyful while I put together my Christmas list and go buy presents for my friends, and usually that's a really joyful thing for me. Because it's the same thing. It's that anticipation. Oh, boy, he's really going to like this. That's going to be – apparently it kind of removes a lot of that. I don't know what your experience was on Wegovy. Or were you on Wegovy? Mounjaro. I don't know why I always forget the one you're on. But did you experience any of that? It's not the same for everybody. It's not the same for everybody.
I did not. I mean, I'm also on a generic Zoloft.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, it's sertraline.
Whatever.
Yeah. So I think I had to take a little bit more of that because it slows down your digestion. And so I wasn't like the amount that I was taking of my antidepressant was like changing because I was digesting it slower. It was weird. So I don't know what it's like to not have any antidepressants and then be on it. Maybe it makes you sad.
Everybody's on drugs.
Not me.
Not me.
You smoke cigarettes, Tim.
That's a drug.
Yeah.
you gotta get it. That is a drug.
I do drink coffee every day. Does that mean I'm on a drug?
Yes.
Caffeine
is a drug.
Something.
Yeah.
What's a drug?
I guess I should say pharmaceutical drug. Love
is a drug.
Is us. Love is the drug for Me. Alex Williams says it's still a rough ride on 285 in DeKalb.
I think I can provide a little bit of relief, Eric. That crash has been blocking a lane for far too long. 285 west, the Interloop past Flat Shoals, exit 48. I believe they've gotten it off to the side, but it's going to take a little bit of time for that ride to recover on 285 southbound, the Interloop. It's pretty much slow back toward Covington Highway. Even before that, you're still seeing some sluggish volume on the wet pavement between Tucker and Clarkston. 285 southbound, the outer loop on the west side. All that's left there, the right lane's bunching up, leaving South Cobb Drive approaching I-20. Speaking of, we've been watching some trouble spots along I-20, Stephanie Stallworth.
Yeah, a couple of things happening. The first one was out there at 20, headed eastbound out towards Conyers. That's since been cleared. Now it's 20 west, Wesley Chapel, still busy. Approaching Panola, trying to head through that scene. And of course, that downtown deal was 20 headed east over before McDaniel. Still holding lanes at times, trying to get these vehicles moved. And think about MLK, Boone, Hollowell. Those are some options for you there. Traffic brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age, system, make, or model. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
So you're losing your hair and you need a simple solution that works, but you want the best. It's Mark Aram here. Modern technology, top-rated physicians. You want something that's guaranteed to work. Guys, you need Advanced Hair. Advanced Hair's completely redefined hair restoration, from the experience itself to the unmatched results they produce. Receding hairline, bald spot, thinning hair, address them all with a simple one-day treatment in a calm, relaxed environment with experienced pros. Advanced Hair has performed tens of thousands of breakthrough advanced FUE treatments, and get this, your own natural hair begins to regrow the very next day. No one else in Atlanta can offer the advanced FUE found at Advanced Hair. Fix your hair loss today, starting with your free consultation, and you'll also get $500 off if you move forward. Call 470-660-HAIR. Refine your hairline with a team that's redefined hair restoration. And don't forget to ask about that Advanced Hair Guarantee, 470-660-HAIR or advancedhair.com.
Hi, I'm Andy, your friend and jeweler at Shane Company. As a product development manager, I make sure every piece of fine jewelry at Shane Company is meticulously designed for quality. From 14-karat gold chains, pearl necklaces, diamond studs, and of course, dream engagement rings. We know you can get your holiday gifts anywhere these days, but knowing your loved one's gift was crafted by master jewelers? It's a difference everyone can see and feel, no matter the price. All of our fine jewelry begins with a vision by our in-house designers. Then, we ensure each piece meets our high-quality standards every step of the way, including the smallest details. It's why our jewelry comes with our all-inclusive, free lifetime warranty that covers everything and doesn't cost a dime. At Shane Company, there's no shortcuts, just craftsmanship. Because a friend wants your fine jewelry to be nothing short of perfect. Come see for yourself. Visit us in-store or at shaneco.com. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
MSC Cruises Black Friday sale is here with the best deal of the year. Cruise from $199. Plus, get up to $1,000 onboard credit and kids sail free. Experience MSC Cruises' signature blend of European style and American comfort. From global flavors to Broadway-style shows and more. Book your next holiday to must-see destinations like the Caribbean, Europe, and beyond. MSC Cruises. Let's holiday. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
The following is a paid commercial announcement.
Woke radical liberals are screwing up this country, but Congressman Brian Jack is fighting back. He backed one big, beautiful tax cut for working families, ending Social Security taxes for nearly all seniors, and taxes on tips and overtime gone. So call Congressman Brian Jack at 202-225-5901 and thank him for backing working family tax cuts and putting America first. Paid for by American Prosperity Alliance.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's news and talk.
At 6:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by the Lloyd Advisory Group. Our top local story, the Georgia High School Association lifts the suspension of just 4 of 39 Gainesville High School football players after an on-field brawl last week, despite an impassioned plea today from Gainesville football coach Josh Niblett.
Almost 30 years. I've been a head coach for 26 years. It's the first time I've ever been a part of something like this.
In a 9-1 vote, the GHSA lists the suspension of 4 defensive players, including 5-star linebacker Xavier Griffin. 35 players, though, will remain sidelined for Friday's playoff matchup with top-ranked Langston Hughes. 41 Brunswick players involved in the fight are suspended, and the football team is banned from postseason play next year. It is 66 degrees in Atlanta. Scattered showers right now moving through metro Atlanta. We've got some heavy rain in parts of Cobb and Cherokee counties at this hour. After the rain, when does it turn much colder? Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with meteorologist Christina Edwards is coming up. A 2-month-old baby boy abducted by his father in Clayton County is found safe in Nashville. 25-year-old Tariq Williams is accused of assaulting the boy's mother, then taking off with the child. Williams is now in custody in Tennessee. Police issued an Amber Alert following the abduction of baby Roman Williams, saying he may be in extreme dangers. Some programs and service contracts for Georgia's foster care system are being suspended or eliminated altogether due to ongoing funding challenges. State Representative Mary Margaret Oliver says a lot of services that are being terminated deal with medically fragile kids.
What's happening to these children? These contracts are terminated with very little notice.
A spokesperson for the Georgia Department of Human Services says the agency is facing a more than $85 million deficit. If you are heading out of town for Thanksgiving, some Metro Atlanta police departments offer peace of mind when you leave your home.
While you're away enjoying Grandma's homemade pumpkin pie, criminals could be taking advantage of your empty house. Officer Chuck McPhillamy with Marietta Police says residents leaving for the holidays can request an officer drive by their home.
Just to make sure that everything looks normal at your house and nothing seems out of place.
He says it's important that your house look as normal as possible, so make arrangements to keep your mail from piling up outside and use timers on your lights. Several other police departments in Metro Atlanta offer similar holiday time house checks. In Cobb County, Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
More than half a dozen Georgians are charged with taking part in a scheme to sell counterfeit items online. The group ran 3 private Facebook groups with thousands of followers where customers could buy counterfeit items. One was Michelle's private group, which was the largest of the 3. The other 2 were Susie's Pretty Things and Danielle's private group. They were selling a long list of fake brands. A civil rights leader convicted of killing a Fulton County Sheriff's deputy almost 25 years ago dies in prison.
He was known as H. Rap Brown when he fought for civil rights as a member of the Black Panther Party. He was later convicted of fatally shooting Deputy Ricky Kinchin and wounding Deputy Algernon English, who testified at his trial. Before then, Brown converted to Islam and changed his name to Jamil Abdullah Alamin. His attorneys say the 82-year-old died after prolonged medical decline. Former Atlanta mayor and civil rights leader Andrew Young insists while Brown was known for his militant behavior, his nonviolent acts helped the movement along. Judd Hickenbotham, 95.5 WSB.
Things are heating up in the bidding for one of Hollywood's biggest film and TV producers, which owns CNN, HBO, and much more.
Warner Brothers Discovery wants more. The Hollywood heavyweight, which is up for sale, is not happy with the bids it's already gotten. It's asking potential buyers, which include Netflix, Comcast, and Paramount Skydance, to submit higher offers for some or all of its assets by next Monday. I'm Bloomberg's Tom Busby for 95.5 WSB.
A holiday tradition at the White House today. Waddle, one of 2 Thanksgiving turkeys to be pardoned by President Trump, walks out into the White House press room. Both Waddle and Wobble receiving pardons from the president. It's now 6:34 and time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple Team Traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Trying to clean up the ride around Metro Atlanta, Bill, but still dealing with a few trouble spots. Crash in that left lane in West Atlanta, 20 eastbound Holmes Drive, exit 52. East of there, delays from Martin Luther King Jr. Driver, improving to where we had the all lanes blocked situation again on 20 East and McDaniel Street. And still looks like we're dealing with trouble in the work zone into Cab, I-20 westbound before Wesley Chapel Road, exit 68, slowing you from the mall at Stonecrest. Any improvement on I-85 toward Gwinnett County, Stephanie Stallworth?
Oh, looking so much better. Alex heading northbound up towards the Beaver Ruin. Had an earlier crash there. Everything's gone. You're just moving pretty good overall. We'll call it slowest as you head up towards Pleasantdale and Jimmy Carter Boulevard. After that starts to ease out just a bit. You're back in it near Sugarloaf, though, as you continue northbound. Elsewhere, looks pretty good. Your southbound ride, no major issues, down to 285. From the Coolray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with meteorologist Christina Edwards.
Mostly cloudy this evening with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms. Some of the storms may be rather strong for tonight with damaging winds and frequent lightning the main impacts. Can't rule out some small hail as well. The rain moves out tomorrow, turning sunny and breezy with cooler air moving in, high 64, dropping all the way down to the mid-30s on Thursday morning, staying frigid through the afternoon with highs in the upper 40s. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, partly to mostly cloudy with morning lows in the 30s, daytime highs in the low to mid-50s.
Storm Tracker radar showing scattered rain showers around the metro area at this hour. Some heavy rain right now in Cherokee and Cobb counties, and that rain is moving into North Fulton at this hour. It's 68 in Noonan, 65 in Midtown Atlanta, 62 in Dunwoody. More news at 7 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Normally, they put a roof over your head, but this is the time of year that Findlay Roofing also puts presents under trees. Merry Christmas! It's Dave Baker, host of the Home Fix-It Show. My friends at Findlay Roofing, the Roof guys, are proud to support Clark's Christmas Kids again this year. Findlay will donate $100 from every roof replacement between now and December 14th. Findlay has committed to donate at least $15,000 to Clark's Christmas Kids. Santa would be proud, and Rufus is proud too. And if it's time to replace your roof, please think of Findlay first. With over 65,000 roofs replaced locally, they've mastered the process with impeccable, high-quality work. 'Tis the season to give yourself the gift of a new roof while helping give a Merry Christmas to local foster children. Get started right now. Schedule your free roof analysis at FindlayRoofing.com.
Picture it, your holiday table, the family cooking together, the scent of golden brown bread, rosemary from roasted potatoes, and a salad so crisp it snaps. This season at Kroger, make the moments that matter possible with quality that's affordable in every aisle. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
You can save big on 12 packs of Coca-Cola, Pepsi, or Canada Dry. Select varieties or buy 2, get 3 free with your card. Limit 10. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Hey, you're the guy jumping out of the back of the TE certified trucks.
Yeah, that's me. We get concerned calls now and then, but rest assured I'm safe. It's just a picture.
Chris Chandler here. Josh is not only the local owner of TE certified electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling, but you're a 4th-generation master electrician.
That's right. And now I spend most of my time teaching our team the values that define a TE technician. To be kind, to be honest, and to work hard.
TE certified. We love your home.
All right. It's time for a little poetry. Now, I just want to say we found out that RFK Jr. is a poet. However, he's a rather adult poet. So you might want to get your kids out of the room. Or if you're listening in the car, I guess just pull over and drop them off. And they'll be all right. Kids are survivors, right?
Some of those new cars, Eric, are impressive. You can have one thing being listened to in the front,
yeah,
and then in the back of the car, something else.
Well, what to do? Maybe you might want to throw up a shield like that, because and listen, people might say, "Hey, this is news. This is the Secretary of HHS, right?"
Yeah. Right.
Is the S for secretary?
No.
Okay, then it wouldn't be the Secretary of Health and it's Services, Health and Human Services. So the context here is that
everything causes autism.
That's kind of your grand theme.
Everything.
This is love poems that he wrote. Remember this, he's married, he's running for president, and he's texting these poems to a journalist that's covering his presidential run, who herself is engaged to be married soon. But let's not weigh it down. Let me get out of the way, and let's have a little poetry from RFK.
Your open mouth, awaiting my harvest.
Ew.
Drink from me, love.
Ew.
I mean to squeeze your cheeks, to force open your mouth.
Oh, wow.
I'll hold your nose as you look up at me to encourage you to swallow.
This is real.
Wow.
Don't spill a drop.
Oh, he is nasty.
I'm a river. You are my canyon. And I mean to flow through you. I mean to subdue and tame you, my love. And
is that the end of the poem?
Fini.
Wow. That was.
Yeah, that's something, isn't it?
That's 800 more
Loved it.
stanzas.
What was it, like the national anthem? It's got like 900 stanzas we've never heard.
I have a canoe.
By the way, did you write more?
A canoe of love.
Is this actually real? I thought that I'd only heard the other part.
And I would love to sail it down your canyon.
So remember
your muddy river.
Remember,
Flows.
all right. Remember that this is a man who was, 68 years of age or something when this was going down?
Human growth hormone is wonderful.
Yeah, he's
Again.
horned up.
So
He's
I
a
think
river.
we present that as a political story because maybe somebody's thinking about, I don't know, voting for this guy. Maybe he's going to run again.
Probably not.
I'm not telling you not to. I'm just saying you might question the judgment of a guy who's 68 years of age, running for president, married, who is sending that in a text to a journalist that's covering his presidential campaign, whom he knows is currently engaged. So the reason we know about this is because the person she was engaged to, Ryan Liza, is a reporter as well, and this kind of broke up his relationship. And when he looked at his wife's phone and saw this, his fiance's phone, and saw this. And so this is the weird thing. A couple of weeks ago, Cheryl Hines put out a book. This guy, Ryan Liza, put out a book about this. This is how we know this. And the actual journalist herself, who I cannot,
Olivia Nuzzi.
It's a great name for a journalist.
Writing a book as well.
She's destined.
The word is that she's actually a very good reporter. I don't know. I'm sure I've read
Were
her stuff.
they having
but
an affair?
Sexting affair.
It's called a digital affair.
Yeah.
Okay, so an affair of the heart.
Whether or not they consummated it, I don't know.
They were juicing each other up.
They were juicing each other up.
Oh yeah, I've got
That sounds
lots of juice.
You're as wide as the ocean. And I'm an asteroid.
Holding your nose to encourage you to swallow.
And by the way,
she was choking.
And by the way, I am asking. You can't help but wonder: is this what Cheryl Hines is into, or is this the fantasy of a guy with someone other than his wife?
Well, and maybe she's not into it. And
Yeah,
so
that's
he
what.
likes-
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. But
You are my orange. I plan to peel you and squeeze you.
I will slice and dice.
Slice you.
Remember all the trouble that
I'm
Army.
going to put you in my Ronpobia. I'm going to set you and forget you.
Have you ever had sex under the dying, decaying body of a whale?
The ravens will watch us.
My ravens will watch, and then we'll run over a bear and leave it in the park.
So I started.
All
to hear,
his fantasies come
started
true.
to hear stories about RFK Jr. that he was always a reckless person. You got to remember this guy. You know, he was the nephew of one dude who got assassinated, and the son of another dude who got assassinated. I don't know, but I feel like maybe he was there the night his father was assassinated. I think he did travel with him. I think he was about 13 or 14 years old. I don't know if he was there or not, but certainly some trauma early on. And I was listening to somebody who knew him in the early 70s, and apparently he was very he was reckless. And I heard this guy told a story that he was known as somebody who just for fun at night, when he was driving through a tunnel that didn't have lights in it, he would turn his lights off.
RFK
and
Jr.
just drive, and just drive his. And some people, psychological types, have said after the uncle and the father and his, he's I'm gonna, someone's gonna get me anyway, so I might as well
like
just
a curse, right?
Yeah, or something, or I'm just gonna go. So I'm gonna be as reckless. Apparently, he was the main cocaine dealer in Harvard when he was at Harvard.
Really?
Yeah. Now, this is a long time ago. There are plenty of people who were into coke in
That's
1972.
true.
Sure. I mean, but still.
It was legal.
Yeah.
Was it?
No.
1972. He was a heroin addict in the 80s. Right?
He was? I didn't
Yes.
know that.
Yes, he was a heroin
Just a
addict.
little.
We have the whole story about the whale, the cutting off the head. We have the story about the bear.
In
that
Central Park.
Dead bear that he's...
And the brain worm.
And the brain worm, which...
Oh, there's a lot going on.
There's a
He
lot
was not
going-
there when his father was assassinated.
Okay.
He was going to Georgetown Preparatory.
Okay.
I'm going to insert my brain worm.
That's your next poem.
You want some brain? I would love some brain.
My brain worm will worm
out of my nose.
But when you get to it, it's just like the
How
reality
did he
of
not
the
get in trouble though? How if he did all these things?
His last
how
name
did-
was Kennedy.
Yes.
That's like
How did he get into Harvard? I don't know. Maybe he was the smartest person. He's not a dummy in the sense that his brain is able to deal with a lot of information. But his proclivities with with women, apparently this whole period of time he was doing activism all across the country. It's kind of like that guy who did that CBS show, Charles Kuralt.
Oh yeah.
He used to have this show. He was like a big, he was kind of rotund.
On the
fella.
Road? Is that what it was called?
On the Road with Charles Kuralt. He'd be in a Winnebago, and he would go discover America. And there would be, like every 3 or 4 or 5 months, there would be a special. On the Road with Charles Kuralt. He's in this city and whatever. And so he was having sex with a whole bunch of people on the road. And then it turned out after he died, and this guy, you got to look him up. I mean, he looks like the CBS reporter.
Yeah, bald, frumpy.
Yeah. He had a whole second family that no one knew about. Now, this, I have to say, he paid for them. He put the kids through college, but he had an entire second family that no one ever knew about.
Yeah, that he could afford.
That he could afford, but
Okay.
I mean, he was like Grandpa America.
Yeah, everybody loved him.
He was like Walter Cronkite's, brother or something, and just to find that out about him, and apparently RFK Jr. when he was going across the country with all of his activism, it was.
I would just hit it and forget it.
Yeah, I think RFK Jr. after hearing all these stories about doing all this drug use and everything, and like just kind of being a wild boy, he was the OG F boy, is what he was.
Is that what he was?
The OG F boy. That's exactly what you are, RFK.
No, an
Jr.
F boy is like love bombs you, gets what they want, and then ghosts you.
Yeah, with their poetry.
Were you ghosting people after you left town?
Of
Did you and
course.
Charles Kuralt ever hook up in that Winnebago?
We double teamed a grandma in Des Moines.
It all goes down as experiences in life, right?
Yeah.
Alex Williams says delays are lingering downtown.
And trying to clean up the ride through the heart of the city, Eric, but we are still seeing brake lights 85 southbound starting south of the merge with Georgia 400. You'll stay slow as you make your way past 17th Street. Then moderate volume continues down to I-20. 75, 85 northbound also still seeing some brake lights from University Avenue as you head up to 17th Street. And we're still watching a couple of the trouble spots on I-20, Stephanie Stallworth.
It's 20 headed east over by Holmes in the left lane. Still watching that crash on the cams. Also, it's 20 east of McDaniel. Everything's on the shoulder. If you're traveling out on your east side, 20 headed eastbound your outbound direction. Your Stonecrest into Conyers. Earlier crash near West Avenue. And bigger trouble 20 west now. As you're heading inbound, that's over towards Wesley Chapel from right around Evans Mills, where you're going to find a lot of volume. This report sponsored by the Georgia Lottery. Tonight's Mega Millions jackpot is $70 million. Now with bigger jackpots, better odds, and a built-in multiplier. Drawings every Tuesday and Friday from the Cool Ray Carrier Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
Mark Arrow. I bet the show is more enjoyable.
Local. Hormel Food expected to lay off about 135 employees from the facility they have over in Tucker.
Topical. That surprised me. Hormel, I thought they'd be hiring. Mark Arrow. Really a game changer.
Tomorrow at 9 a.m.
95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
Fall in love with Terrifying Jewelry's amazing collection of designer brands such as Roberto Coin, De Beers Forever Mark Diamonds, and their collection of fine Swiss watches from Rolex, Tudor, and Tag Heuer. Treat yourself and your loved ones to a special gift from Terrifying Jewelry Company in Buford.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 40-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term life insurance may only cost you about $100 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-352-9239. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance to buy $1 million of affordable term life for you. All you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-352-9239. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-352-9239. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. For affordable term life insurance, call 800-352-9239. 800-352-9239.
Have a stress-free Thanksgiving that's sure to impress? Hey, it's Mark Aram here for my friends at Publix. Just heat and serve a traditional feast that are going to leave your guests loving it. Includes a whole turkey, cooked, old-fashioned cornbread dressing, Yukon Gold mashed potatoes, cranberry orange relish, marshmallow delight, gravy. Serves 8 people, and the price for the meal, just $69.99. That's less than $10 per person. Amazing meal from my amazing friends at Publix.
New investigations break on Channel 2 Action News. We get problems solved, plain and simple. Every day we follow the facts.
Started digging, only to find...
Getting you the answers you need now.
We have live. Team 2 coverage.
Channel 2 never stops advocating for you.
An investigation regarding your tax dollars.
We're more than just Atlanta's news.
A warning for consumers regarding...
We've got your back all over North Georgia. See what's new, live every day at 4, 5, and 6 on Channel 2 Action News.
A DUI conviction could cost you your career, threaten your way of life, and even compromise your future job prospects. Hey, it's Eric Von Hessler. With all this on the line, trust only the best. George Stein, the DUI lawyer. Go to georgestein.com.
You need to replace all your windows, but some can't wait.
Start small with a single window or one room, and your window price will be locked in. Hi, it's Ted and Jonathan from North Georgia Replacement Windows.
Our fiberglass windows are beautiful, not big and bulky like vinyl composite windows.
Your detailed window and door installation will be quick, clean, and hassle-free.
Window shopping made simple with 0% interest available.
Infinity from Marvin, replacement windows, yeah!
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. And you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
All right, so we were wondering to ourselves, what about the reporter who received this poetry or pornetry, erotic verbiage from RFK Jr., and why didn't she think he was creep? Because this went on for a while. This Olivia Nuzzi, is that her name?
Newsy, yeah.
Newsy. That's a good name for a reporter.
I
Newsy.
know, it sure is. I brought it up earlier.
Oh, I didn't get it. Well, because I know that she spells it N-U-Z-Z-I, so I wasn't thinking newsy in the way that you were. Anyway, it turns out she has quite a history because Keith Olbermann.
She lived with him.
They went together from the time she was 19, 20, and 21?
18.
I thought you said she was 20. Oh, she was 18
She was
to 21.
21 when they broke up. He says they were together 4 years.
Uh-huh.
And she says 3. And then this Lizzie guy, whatever his name is.
This comes out of his book as
Rizzo.
well.
Rizzo tried to. He had to help her with that, I guess.
Yeah, apparently Keith Olbermann did not go away quietly. And Keith Olbermann put her through college?
That's what he was saying, yeah.
He was 55 at the time. So she likes... So the fiance who's written this book, so this comes out of the same book, the Liza book, the RFK Jr. poetry.
Substack.
Oh, is it Substack?
Yeah.
I thought he's put out a book. No?
I know that the poetry came off the Substack.
Okay. And then also this story about Keith Olbermann. And you got to wonder about this journalist. I've heard that she's a good journalist.
How do you
she
think
gets a little too close to her stories.
Well, that's how she gets the story.
Wasn't it Mark Sanford, too? Was she involved with him?
Look it up fast. Was she involved with Mark? Is that the guy who...
He's the one that disappeared from, he was governor of South Carolina.
And he disappeared for a weekend, and he said it was something, and it turned out he was having an affair.
He was hiking.
That's right. Wow.
Was he with Nuzzi?
I don't know who he was with.
Didn't he went to like Mexico or something,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
He said he was hiking.
And he was thinking about running for president at that time.
They
were
right.
like ramping up.
Oh, my
And he
God.
thought as governor, he could just disappear for a couple of days
Yeah.
and he didn't tell anybody where he was. It was very strange.
Sometimes it's just that good.
And it was her.
It was her.
Oh, that was her.
With Mark Sanford.
Okay.
In that particular time when he disappeared and then came back, I know they were together at some point, but this ended his career. He was the governor of what? North Carolina or South Carolina? South Carolina?
South Carolina, I believe.
He was a popular governor, and he was going to run for president, and then all this came down. This
Not the disappearance.
Okay, but she did have an affair with him probably after that.
Yes, it occurred years later, around 2019 to 2020.
Okay.
When she profiled Sanford's failed
Yeah,
presidential
she does
campaign.
this. She profiles. That's how she was with RFK Jr. She was profiling him for his presidential.
I bet you didn't.
Honey trap.
I'm going to launch a presidential campaign.
Yeah.
Just see if we-
I know. You look at that. It's like, and Keith Olbermann, he's got like this 21-year-old. Listen, I'm a good person. I am not going to cheat on my wife. But I got to tell you, as someone walking around 61 years of age, there's never been any temptation either. There's just, women that age just don't look at me in a way where I go, hey, maybe they're interested. But you know what? It would be nice to be able to turn somebody down every once in a while, knowing what goes on in this world.
Maybe you should run for governor.
Maybe I should get into politics.
Hey, again, governor's up 2026.
I mean, I'm not very good looking, but I'm better looking than Bill Belichick.
You don't have the money.
That's true. Or the rings. The ladies like the rings, right, Autumn? You like the rings.
Oh, yeah, Ringo's my favorite.
Never take them off.
All right, that music is telling us two things. Shut the hell up and get the hell out. That's what we're going to do. Shelley Winter is up next. Got another great radio show for you. Usually we have tomorrow off, but for some strange reason we don't. So we're coming back with a smile on our face.
That's right. We are coming back with smiles
on our face.
Yes.
We cannot wait. It starts tomorrow at 3 p.m. You're all invited to join us, but until then, continue on your journey. Don't piss off the genie.
6:57 in the traffic center. Still seeing some brake lights into downtown from the 85-400 merge. Trying to get better as you make your way down to I-20. Traffic brought to you by Publix. There are BOGOs galore at your neighborhood Publix supermarkets. Save when you shop the latest buy one, get one free items. Deals on your favorites await. Free item must be of equal or lesser price. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
Money update. From WSB consumer expert Clark Howard. Sponsored by Reliable Heating and Air.
I don't like to check a bag, but a lot of people want to check a bag, and your bag cannot end up where you go. I love for you to use AirTags in your luggage. And now more and more airlines are incorporating, if you have an AirTag in your bag, incorporating it into their baggage system because they know it's a superior way to track a bag than what they've got.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Priority Men's Medical Center restores your love life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Priority Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatment